What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tablestory's Zero.Blue.Orion. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Strimity Stram. How's it going? How's it going, chat? Are you guys all excited for the show today? Are you guys excited to find out what has happened to Brad?
No
I'm terrified
now because I'm dressed up again. Ruined.
It'll be great when I just completely flip the script on everything.
It would be. I'd be interested to find out what I'm supposed to do in that situation.
That'd be great.
We had all week.
I'll tell you what. Last week, we went ahead and we just skipped the intros because we're in the middle of a battle. And I think we're doing the same thing again this week.
Okay.
Anime intro.
We should do a shout out for the missing Stu Flanagan.
No.
What? Okay.
Anime intro begins.
Okay.
The year is 5016U. After many failures, humanity has reached new heights. Union is responsible for all of it. It is the tyrant, the watcher, and the guiding hand. The third committee watches over humanity, but is stretched thin. Threats loom from the Aun ascendancy, overreaching corporal states, remnants of the second committee, and other unknown dangers. Union scrambles to cope with the vast size of the hegemony and these threats by relying on unorthodox means.
We return to the action as Wyett, your mech took some serious damage as 8900 fired her weapon, and definitely not nitrogen, definitely ammonia was ignited in various parts of the cavern.
Okay.
Your mech, the whole outside, just covered in flames.
Mm-hmm.
You rolled to save, and it didn't go well. You rolled a 1. When you roll a 1 in this game, when you take structural damage, bad things happen. However, it is highly dependent on how much structural damage you have taken already. Your mech, outside, just covered in black soot. Inside, you've got all different warnings going off. Everything is freaking out on your monitors. Your mech is still functioning. However, you are stunned.
The mech is stunned or I am stunned?
The mech is stunned.
All right.
Nothing is working. You have taken the stunned condition. You're not dead. Congratulations.
That was some serious shit right there. You taking your coat off? I was.
I know.
Guys. My heart! How
Bloody thing's getting off.
how dare you?
Sorted in.
How dare you? Exactly. My God.
So, let's pull up the information here. When you guys roll a 1, it's really bad when you are saving for your structure, basically, of your mech. And let's see, where is that at? It's under the mech combat section in the book. When you take damage, status is unconditioned. Okay, so yes, structure damage. Now, however, if you were rolling multiple dice, and there's situations where you'll be rolling multiple dice, basically you will be, every time you take structural damage, like you tick up, you roll another die. If you roll 2 or more 1s, your mech is damaged beyond repair and it is destroyed. You can still exit the mech as normal. But you rolled a 1, and you still had a bunch more structure left. So, your mech is stunned until the end of your next turn. So this round, your mech is stunned. We're starting a whole new round here. Who's going first?
Me.
Who would like to go first?
I can't go first, by the way, guys, in case you didn't hear. I can't do anything.
Can we get the map again?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Let's move you over. My bad.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I realized that we had...
there we go. Okay.
Yes, we're back in it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Right. This
Why
is where
is
we
the map
Oh,
not
shit.
moving?
Okay.
I'm currently on top of that one, right?
I think you got knocked off. It broke the grapple, if I remember correctly.
Right.
Okay. Are you going first? Red Panda?
Yes. Just let me quickly breeze through my action here.
I can help you if I go before you.
And yeah, then go first.
Okay.
Then I'll also look at stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to, if I make an attack here with my weapon, oh yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still too close, right, Whack? Even though I'm not in the range.
Yeah, you're basically right there. I think you need to move a hex back if you want to get out of melee engagement range.
Okay.
This monstrosity is basically on top of 8900 and Boomslang. This horrible, like roach-like creature.
And it's immune to tech actions, right?
It is. It is a biological creature. Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to... Is there a way I can heal Boomsling's mech?
So, not during combat.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, you can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be done outside of, I think outside of combat. Because you have to, like, get out of the mech and you have to, perform actual repairs on the mech. I think you have to take a 1 hour rest.
So when he does his next action, it's going to be to kind of repair his mech or to save? He has to roll like some saving throws or...
If he wants to repair, but he's stunned until the end of his next round. You guys don't know that. You see his mech just like get lit up by this pocket of definitely not nitrogen, definitely ammonia.
Okay, I'm going to bolster Boomslang.
Okay.
I think is a quick action.
Now,
is that right?
Bolster is a tech quick action, yes.
Okay.
And that's only for the next turn.
Okay, that's why I was asking.
Yep.
Okay. So he won't be able to. Okay. All right. In that case, I will just attack this crazy cockroach looking like thing.
Okie doke.
Oh boy.
How would you like to do that?
Okay, let me take a look here.
You guys are just hearing like Rashman, by the way, on the comms, like freaking out. It's just like a lot of,
oh my god, is that Wyatt's mech? What happened? Oh no! It's very dangerous over here. Oh no!
Oh my god. Okay.
That was so accurate. Oh my
that's
god.
very accurate. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna use.
Okay.
Of course. I'm gonna use my crack shot talent, and then I will attack with not my crazy cyclone pulse rifle, but just my regular rifle.
Okay, so this is going to be with 1 difficulty because you are in melee range.
It's negative canceled out, right? Because I'm using the crack shot talent.
You get 1 accuracy for that?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, absolutely. So 21, that's a crit.
Yay!
Oh, shit.
Nice.
So,
Okay. What do I do for that?
I want you to tell me how you crit.
Yes! Am I killing this thing?
I don't know.
Okay.
You did 3 kinetic damage, but you get to roll an additional D3.
Okay. I forget what my... Ooh, that's another 3.
Okay, so
Perfect.
you see, this is what kind of a weapon?
Rifle.
Okay, so the rifle sort of like kicks up, and you start like peppering this thing with shots, and it's taken heavy shots all through the carapace. All this like carapace gets shredded as your attacks are armor piercing. And let's see here.
This is my hyper haunting buster attack. Super anime AF.
You got to roleplay it out. Let's hear it. What happens?
I will. Is it? Sorry, I was waiting for you to
still
finish
up.
describing it. Okay, it's still up.
Mhm.
Mother. Okay. Yeah, I like whip out my rifle, and Boomslang has gone. I guess comms have gone dark. We're calling for him. Boomslang. Oops, shit. Sorry. Boomslang, are you there? There's no response. I'm freaking out, so I just whip out my rifle and I do the hyper haunting buster, and then I just like shoot and fuck, man. I don't know what else to do though. Shit. I can do another attack, right?
You've used a skirmish action, basically. That's a quick action. You can take
Okay.
another quick action, or if you have any bullshit that might be able to help you.
But if I had done isn't there a full action that allows you to do?
You can do the barrage instead of the skirmish.
Barrage?
Yep.
And then does this count as a new fight? So do we get an extra quick action this round, or not? Because we're still in the same. I can't
This is still
remember.
the same fight.
Okay, all right. Oh my god. Okay. Cool boy. I'm gonna go ahead. If I use my core power, though, it allows me to attack twice with the same weapon, correct?
Your core power will allow you to gain another full action or 2 quick actions.
But it does allow me to use the same
No, you
weapon,
can
right?
Overcharge. Overcharge will allow you
Okay.
to use the same action, but you take heat damage.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
How much heat damage do I take?
1.
Okay, amazing. Then I will go ahead and attack again. 10?
A 10 is just barely a hit.
Yay! Fuck yes!
4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Still not enough.
Okay.
You see this thing just riddled with these bullets. It doesn't look good. The carapace is all fucked up. It's like all this like nasty like ichor is just bleeding out of this thing. It's got all kinds of weird bits that you've never seen before just creeping out of its exposed flesh. And
Okay.
the thing does not look good, but it is still up. It is in fact still up, and it's just. It looks like it's just kind of rearing back, like it's taking all these shots, trying to fight with 8900 and Boomslang.
Okay, and none of these have accurate or have a lock on them, correct?
I think that both of I think the one right next to you has a lock on, so you would have technically you can consume that if you want to get your accuracy. Yeah. It wouldn't have affected anything here.
Yeah. No. So then I won't. So what I will do is I will use my free lock on then to lock on to the one for Red Panda.
Okay. The one that's currently sort of being engaged by Rashman and Red Panda. Yeah. Rashman's he hasn't like stopped. Just in the background, you just hear him like,
"Oh, we're all gonna die! Oh, it's terrible! Oh, I think my spandex is ripping."
Yeah, I'll lock onto that one.
Okie doke.
I've locked onto target for you, Panda.
Affirmative. That's fantastic! Please kill it! Alright. Just have to wait for the right time.
Boomslang?
No response from Boomslang. And now the veteran monstrosities will get to go. The one that is, Oh,
please don't kill him. After all this, please.
Okay, the one that is next to 8900 Boomslang. And you. Roll for this. Okay, it will attack Boomslang and his charred mech. So, while you are stunned, you cannot overcharge, take free actions, reactions, move, or take any mech actions. You may still mount or dismount your mech, eject, and take normal actions as a pilot. Attackers receive +1 accuracy to attack you. You automatically fail at hull and agility saves. So, this thing is going to attack you, Boomslang. And let's see.
Oh. Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Let's see here. It will try and attack you with its claws.
It's the ammonia you're breathing?
You think that's ammonia?
Oh! It rolled a 1. It rolled a 1. So it sort of like rears back and tries to like scrape at the claws. And I think 8900, you're still like right in the engagement range. So maybe something that you're doing catches its attention. It just misses with its claws. And for its other action, yeah, it's gonna stay put. Okay, who's next?
I will go. I think Red Panda sees this whole thing happen to Boomslang, and as he's fighting, and this thing's like wrestling, and that's probably what broke him out of the grapple. So he's trying to fight back this thing, and then as Boomslang gets into this event of seizing up and turning white hot and then charring and then unable to move for a bit, I think Red Panda starts to freak out a little and actually draws his second weapon and or keeps the second weapon out, and actually I'm going to do a barrage here, and I'm just going to use my entire 2 actions or my full action on just trying to beat the hell out of this thing.
The one in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
As he tries to hopefully break away, hopefully kill it to then break away to save. Boomslang. The 7 and a 12. The 7
okay.
Oh, it has a lock on. You can consume it to give yourself an accuracy.
I'll do that. I'm just gonna roll one more, right, for the first one then.
Well, no, it's a 1d6. So you hit the accuracy button down at the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
Oh, 6. Okay, that's a 13. Now it's a hit. So you hit with the chain axe and your heavy sword. What does this look like? What happens?
So this thing is it's got the mandibles. It's clamping at me. It's probably engaged more focused on me than I am of it. I'm really worried about. He's really worried about Boomslang, and he goes, "Hey,
Boomslang, hold on there!"
And then he just starts to hammer the pick that he has and also that sword, and just starts wailing at both of these, with both these weapons at this thing, and hoping to just destroy it so he can then make his way and sidestep over to help the other two, because this is just, he still feels as if this was not the right decision to fight this creature compared to the other.
Yeah, so like as your pick and your heavy sword hit this thing, you feel them kind of get like a bit of a glancing blow off of the carapace. It doesn't really get like a good hit in. The pickaxe kind of slides. You make this like furrow in the carapace, and you can see it definitely like hurts the creature. It's not like a solid hit right on it.
Perfect.
And it just makes this like horrible squealing noise. Like,
I'll be there soon. Make sure he's all right. You better hope so.
and let's see, the monstrosity's turn. It will. Actually, I think you rolled for your accuracy. I'm not going to consume the lock-on because technically I think it was prone. So you would have gotten an accuracy for that to attack it while it was prone. I missed it. It's been a week, guys, so it's hard to remember what happened in combat. Okay, so yeah, it's going to stand up. That uses its full movement to do that. But let's see if it gets its rampage bullshit. Nope. And it will, I think it just kind of will stand up, and probably, since you're the one that last attacked it, it's going to go after you, Red Panda. It will try and hit you with its claws. Uh-oh. That's a 26, natural 20. Okay. It gets accuracy, on the claws attack, and I rolled a 20 and a 6.
Perfect.
Okay, this is gonna hurt a lot.
It was gonna hurt anyway, I think.
Yeah, this is 12 kinetic damage.
All right, so I have only 2 left. So I take a structure,
Or you can brace.
or I can brace. I'm gonna brace. No, I'm not gonna brace. I'm already, like I said, and I mentioned in the narrative, he is focused on boomslang. So I'm actually not gonna brace this fight.
Okay, so you take 2 damage first, and then that's gonna take you to your you take a structural damage. Okay. Then you need to go ahead and roll a 1d6. Low is bad. 4. Okay, 4 is not that bad. System trauma. Parts of your mech are torn off by the damage. Roll another d6. Uh-oh. On a 1 to a 3, all the weapons on one mount are destroyed. On a 4 to 6, a system is destroyed. You choose what's destroyed, but systems or weapons with the limited tag and no charges left are not valid. If there's nothing left of one result, it becomes the other. If there's absolutely nothing left to destroy, this result becomes a direct hit. Which weapon mount would you like to destroy?
I think the pickaxe.
Okie doke. Yeah, I think your pickaxe, like as you take this like raking claws hit, you're turned towards Boomslang, I think, and it just gets a full free shot on you. Like as you try to like turn around and you don't hit the thing fully, and you kind of you're doing too many things at once. Your attention is split, and it just gets a free shot right on you. Just the claws, like raking down. You feel your hand with the pickaxe just kind of like it's shooting sparks up, and you can see the fingers are like all mangled in that hand. The pickaxe just falls to the ground.
But Panda, are you okay?
I'm gonna need to lose a pair here soon. We're all gonna die. No, we're not gonna die.
Calm down, we're not gonna die. Boomslang? Boomslang, do you read? Boomslang?
Who's going next?
Slang, say something.
I think it'll be me.
Boomslang. Please, Boomslang. Boomslang? Fuck. Boomslang? Geist. What? I'm here. Boomslang! I can't. Can you get to him? Can you hear him? No, I can't hear him on any comms.
I don't hear anything. I just hear you.
What have we done? It's okay. He could still be there. Comms could be damaged. There could be a lot going on. He's not there.
He's probably fried.
I have to make this right. I have to make this right. Focus on the critter.
See.
Okay, I would like to use my my trait, the replaceable parts trait, on the Everest. No, wait, it's not that one.
Everybody has that in the Everest. That is a trait that everybody's
core
got.
systems thing.
The core.
This turn only you can make an additional full action as a free action or two
Absolutely.
quick action. Can I move twice using 2 separate quick actions?
So normally what you can do is move, and then you can boost separately. So you can move up to your speed and then boost. When you can overcharge and repeat your boost if you'd like, but the core won't do that for you.
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to move away at the start of my turn and then I want to move away from the beast at the start of my turn and then move back to the beast at the end of my turn. Is that something that I can do with 2 quick actions?
Absolutely.
Okay,
You could use that with your normal stuff. You don't have to use your overcharge. You can move once, and then you can quick action, and then another quick action to boost back.
Okay, and is this dude, I can't remember what they're immune to, and I know that we found out last time. Are they immune to
Immune
kinetic?
to burn.
They're immune to burn, but not
Immune to burn.
Okay.
They're strong against kinetic.
They're resistant.
I think. Yeah, they're
resistant against kinetic and explosive.
Okay, so energy is fine.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Right, so I would like to move away. And I'm going to use my weapon 2, which is my mag cannon.
Okay, you will leave its engagement by doing that.
Which means it gets a chance to attack you.
Yep.
Even if I return to it by the end of my turn?
If you move within its threat range, any movement, then it gets it has 1 reaction. It can attack you.
If you're trying to get out of melee range, you can still attack it because it has a lock on. So you can consume the lock on to stop it from giving you a -1 accuracy.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Okay.
So I'll do that. Yeah, I was trying to get away to avoid the penalty of using a ranged in melee. Okay, so I'll stay where I am then. And I will use, bear with me, let me just double check this. I
believe that will also allow you to re-lock onto it when you're done, because I think you have special lock-on skills like I do too. So if you don't move, I think you get
It
a chance
also
to do
has a
that.
lock-on on it already.
That's what I mean, but she's about to consume it, so...
Do we know how resistant they are to kinetic?
We've all been using kinetic.
Yeah, resistance in general is just half damage.
Okay, in that case, I'm not going to use my second weapon. I'm going to use my drone nexus, which is my prototype weapon, because that's 1d6 plus 2, whereas my main cannon, my mag cannon, is 1d3. So I think that's probably the best thing to do. So yeah, so that's the first thing that I'd like to do. Yeah, sorry, get my head around it.
No, that's okay.
That's the first thing that I'd like to do. And then if I consume your lock on that, then I get plus 1 accuracy.
That's correct.
Okay, so if I do that now, oh, I'm so scared. Okay.
Oof.
And I need to do an accuracy as well, or did I already do that? No.
Yeah.
You need to go ahead and add an accuracy.
So wait, hold up. You have on your sheet right now, you have 1 accuracy. That rolled with accuracy already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that actually rolled with an accuracy.
Okay, let me take that one up. I don't know why that's there. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, do me a favor and re-roll, because I feel like that number was not correct here. Re-roll.
Okay.
Not the accuracy, just the... There you go. Okay. So, a 13 plus a 1, a 14 is a hit. Now, actually... You're in melee range, so that's nullified. There's a lock-on that you just consumed, and then you had 1 accuracy, so it's just a flat attack. There was no accuracy that you got on that. The lock-on gets consumed, and you have special bullshit that puts it back on, right?
I think so.
Okay, so
I don't know whereabouts it is.
It stays.
It's free action, I believe, at the end of the turn.
Yep.
If you don't move, you get to.
If I don't move, I am going to move though, so that's it's not going to go back on.
Consumed. All right, it is consumed for 5 kinetic damage. You're firing the drone nexus. So what does it look like when you launch the drone nexus out? What does it look like? I want to hear this. Role play it out.
On my on my mech, I think the guys watching can see, right? Let me just pull it back up again. Is there a... No, it's not on there. So on my mech, I have this like really like strange oh my god, come on, girl, it's such a great help. So I have on my mech, I have manipulators. I have these extra set of limbs that a pilot can use in the cockpit. So I actually load this drone nexus from within, and it comes out of the hands of my mech. It comes out of the arms of my mech, and it flies like straight down and out of the fingertips.
Oh, so out of the fingertips, do they like go like do they just like pop up and just like little swarm of bees like come out of this thing?
Them. Like a Pez dispenser. Like they flick.
Got Oprah's face on it.
Like that. That's what they do.
Oh no, now there are bees attacking us! What's happening?
They're not bees, just...
Why are there bees?
Shut up, you're not helping anybody right now.
Okay, and the drone nexus fires away, and they fire bullets. They're kinetic damage. So you've used one of your uses of this, so now you're down to 3. And
I have 2 remaining because I've got on mine that I've used 3, but I think that was left over from the previous combat because I haven't used them yet this combat.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, your little like T-Rex arms that are somewhere like on your midsection of your Everest, just kind of like the fingertips open up and all these like little drones come flying out and just and they start firing at this thing. It takes a bunch of damage, and this thing looks so fucked up, but it is still alive.
God. Okay. Oh my god. I hit it again. Can I go again with the same? Can I go again with the same weapon? Is that a possibility?
You can use an overcharge.
If you take 1 heat damage, you can do the same attack again. Yeah.
Oh god, I don't know if I can sacrifice any more heat. I have
You can also just use a different weapon.
The thing is, like all of my other weapons. So overcharge will give me 1 heat damage.
Make a decision.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use. Is that a quick action?
To just overcharge? Yeah.
To overcharge.
Well, it's free. It just costs you heat.
All right. Well, I have 2 heat left, but I think I'm gonna have to do this.
Okay, spend the heat. Attack again. A 10. The drones stay out a little bit longer. You can take another use off of that. And they hit. What does it look like when you kill this thing?
Oh my god! Okay, so these tiny little things that are like sprouting stuff out of them. It goes in between, like I think all of Alyssa's attacks, they go like in between these like weird shell plates that they've got. They like find their way in there and they go straight into like the flesh that's underneath these things. There ain't no breaking through those plates. Oh yeah, they're going straight through those bad boys. And you hear like a tiny little explosion, like it's super subtle with like that, like a gross like a gross pop, but that's what you hear, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's just... and it just kind of... You see, like, the entrails start to, like, fall out of this thing and just slop all over the ground, and it just kind of, like... You see the one leg, like, kick up, like...
Is it dead? Did I kill it? Is it gone? Yes, it's down.
It falls to the ground.
Boom slang?
The bees! They're fighting it! Oh, they're on our side!
Shut up! You're not helping anybody! Guys, is it dead? Yeah, it looks dead. Boom sling! Okay, let's just focus on the other one. Okay, wait.
Okay.
So I now have still 2 actions left, right? Still 2 quick actions.
You've used a quick action to attack it. You used an overcharge and another quick action. So your regular actions are gone. You can move though. You
I can move.
Yep.
What about my my systems 5, my personalizations? Can I still use that? Can I move and use that?
No. You don't have enough. You don't have any actions left.
So I thought because I used my this turn, and you can make an additional full action as a free action.
Sorry, you have a quick action left.
A quick action.
So you can't skirmish. You can't skirmish again.
Okay. Dang. In that case, I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna move 1 space.
Actually, hold on. Let me check.
I thought
You have a special.
I thought you could. I thought that special bullshit let you reset your attacks, but I could be wrong. I could be. I keep getting that one confused with the other one, so
No.
I don't know.
Overcharge just you can take any quick action as a free action. That's what overcharge does.
But does overcharge cost me a quick action to do?
No.
So I should still have 2 left then, right? Because I didn't move. I just used.
You used one action already. You used an action to do your first attack. You did two attacks.
But I've still got 2 left, haven't I? This turn, you can make an additional full action as a free action, or 2 quick actions. So if I want to take the 2 quick actions.
Are you talking about your trait?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's gone. This is the same combat as last time. This is only once.
Last time. I'm so confused. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so confused. Okay, yeah. In that case, I'm gonna move, and I'm just gonna move 1 square, and I'm gonna go. Can I share a square with a?
I'm sorry. Can you what?
Can I share a hex with a mech?
Can you share a hex?
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to not an enemy mech, but you have to. You can share a hex with a friendly mech, but you can't end your turn there.
Okay. In that case, we are going in front of Boomslang.
Best, I'm as close as I can get. I'm gonna stay here so it can't get to him, okay?
You still have a quick action if you want to use it.
Man,
I'm so confused. So I can move and have a quick action.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, guys.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm totally
you have
lost.
1 quick action left and a movement. Those are 2 separate things.
So I can use my system 5.
Your Ferris Lash. Let me just
my personalization.
Your system 5?
Mm-hmm, my personalizations.
Can you specify what it is you're trying to do?
So can I say what my system 5 is?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is a unique thing, and it's a personalization that we've named Slightly Taller. And my mech will gain 2 HP. And what I want to do, what I think Elisa's doing in this moment, because she's so incredibly guilty about what's happened. Like it's fully her fault. It's fully her fault. She wants to stand right in front of Boomslang. She wants to gain that HP, and regardless of what's going on, she wants to protect him.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So, you're trying to use your slightly taller Everest mech to sort of guard Boomslang. So what I'll say,
be tall and intimidate.
What I'll say is if something sort of heads their way, heads his way to attack it right now, you would be able to gain an accuracy to try and protect him. That's the way that would work. Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely use that.
That's perfect. Do I need to roll that?
No.
Okay.
Only if it does something.
Okay. No. There's just I think can I say what it looks like? Can I say?
Absolutely.
So there's the big thing is that there is a lot of stomping as she goes. Like, I mean, it's not far, right? But she's getting there, like, and she's getting there, like, right now, like, with anger, okay? And then she gets there, and slowly there's this really strange like really strange beeping, this tiny, like one by one. And every single time it beeps, there's like one tiny little bit more growth. It like slowly, and her eyes are like, rah, like finally it's happening like this. And she turns back around and looks at Boomslang and like pulls the mech arms out, like to make herself look even bigger. And then says to Geist,
"Don't worry. I've got him. I'm tall now." Okay, we're gonna focus on the other one. Red Panda, are you okay?
I am fine for now. Not sure how many more of those I could take on.
Okay.
As he looks at his mangled arm.
Yeah, go ahead. Or was that the end of your sentence?
That was the end of my sentence.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. So you're just kind of like, Rashman is just saying,
Well, fine, if nobody's gonna help me, I'll get this thing off myself.
He's gonna try and he will attack with his assault rifle at close range, which will be 1 difficulty. However, there is exactly there is a lock on. He's gonna consume that. Oh, actually, no. He reloaded his Cyclone Pulse rifle. He reloaded his Cyclone Pulse rifle last time. Yeah, he used his core. That's right. This thing is good to go. He's going to fire the Cyclone Pulse rifle. Cyclone Pulse rifle time, and that will consume.
Is that really a good idea after what just happened?
He's freaking out. He's got this friggin' bug right on top of him. He's taking all kinds of damage. Everything's flashing like he's got all kinds of stuff going on. Stuff is squirting out from this bug all over his mech. It's clouding up the cameras. Everything's terrible. He's going to go ahead and fire the Cyclone Pulse rifle, and I will roll to see if something bad happens.
Yeah, to him, he probably sees Luca just losing this fight, and he's just like, ah!
Yeah. He's probably terrified.
Yeah.
And that's a 17 for 15 kinetic damage. So, what ends up happening is at close range, you see this fucking Cyclone Pulse rifle get like hauled up onto his shoulder again, and you just see Rashman just say,
Fine, I'm gonna do this myself! Ah!
you see the weapon power up, and this horrible blast shoots off through the middle of this bug, just completely annihilating it. The veteran monstrosity hits the ground. And Rashman is just kind of like,
I did it! I did it! I'm the best! I got this one!
Guys, is he really dead? Yeah, it seems down. My sensors don't do anything.
He's like,
Rashman has taken his weapon and just like,
It is dead, it is gone. Good work, good work.
you guys are out of combat.
Wait, let's figure out how repairs work.
I'd like Elisa to get out of her mech and run over to Boomslang's mech.
Okay, so the cockpit opens.
8900, wait, we don't really know if it's...
8900, you're immediately hit by this like horrible smell. You can smell like some ammonia in the air, and you can smell this like charred bug smell that smells like... you ever smelled a rotten potato before?
Yeah.
Yep. It's actually toxic. Like, it's actually a toxic smell if you've ever smelled a rotten potato. It smells like that. It smells fucking horrible.
Okay. Boomslang, can you hear me? I want her to kick his mech. She's desperately trying to get in it. She doesn't know which button to press. But
you're climbing up. There's probably like a small, just ladder rungs built into like the side of the mech where you can climb into the cockpit. And you climb up, and it's all like the outside of this mech is partially carbonized and everything. You just like bits are flaking off as you climb up. And you're pounding on the cockpit
and kicking. She's a kicker.
Inside the cockpit, Boomslang. You don't know anything that's going on. All your cameras got like roasted for a second. All of your warnings are going off, and all of a sudden you just hear this like you hear like this banging on the outside of your mech, and you can barely hear the voice of 8900. What do you do?
First of all, I think I probably do have the thing on, the boiler suit. I think it's like I've done the thing that they always do in animes where they like tie it around the waist, you know, where they like tie the fucking thing and they're just in the thing. I definitely have a lit cigarette, and I think that my console is like open and there's wires sticking out because I'm probably sitting there trying to fix it.
Are you like upside down? Like we get the camera and like, he's just like turned upside down. I'm like in the wiring of the mech to try and get it to work because I can do a little mechanic stuff because I was out flying around forever, and so I kind of know a little. So I think that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like grumbling to myself, like these lot are all panicking outside and I'm just in there relatively calmly grumbling, just upside down, hanging to a thing. There's a console open. I've got like wires in my mouth and a cigarette. You try and smoke the wires by accident a few times.
Yeah, I'm trying to like jumpstart the mech again, pretty much.
Yeah, and then like after a second, you hear some like, you hear stuff start to power up.
Here we go. That's the one. Try that to that. Try that to that. Yeah, just like my first freighter, that one.
As you're on the mech 8900, it starts to move.
Boomslang, do you read?
Well, hey! Well.
You're alive!
Nice. You're not dead!
You are okay!
You're not dead!
Let me try this one, and
there we go. Look at that, running smooth. Lovely jubbly. Is there a thing on the front of my mech? I can't see out the cameras yet. There's something banging.
Yeah, it's 8900. She was concerned.
Wait, what about the creatures? I'm dead.
They're dead. They're dead.
I killed one! I got it! Hold on. Don't tell her.
I wanna hit the button that flings open my thing to try and like to like catapult 8900.
You, Brad, I swear.
I don't.
Hit the button.
To be fair, I'll tell you what. Roll me a d20. Just roll me a flat d20. Hit the button. Flat d20.
I didn't hit the button, but there you go.
I mean, you did shoot it.
18. Yeah, the thing flies open. 8900. You're unsuspecting. This thing starts to move. You're like a little bit wobbly, and suddenly the cockpit opens. Let's see here.
Can I catch her? I'm right by them.
I wanna hold on. Like she's quite.
Are you
nimble,
trying to? You're trying to catch her with your mech?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and give me an agility roll, please.
Okay. Oh, that's not mine. Okay, agility roll. Ooh.
A 15.
Okay.
8900, you go flying, like you're like, what? Like just launch off this thing. Now it's not super far. You wouldn't like smack into the wall like a fly hitting a windshield or anything, but you do get like launched up into the air where you're like, oh shit, like you think you're gonna break like an arm or a wrist or something as the ground is speeding towards you. However, Geist sticks out her hand and just like gently catches you.
Okay.
I'm putting my cigarette out.
Boomslang, we're supposed to be a team.
Yeah, we're supposed to be a team. What the fuck was that?
I feel
the thing out.
Is anyone else really damaged?
Can't hear
I'm
us,
really
right?
damaged.
Because our comms are internal.
Flash welded me in here.
I feel sick.
Or can she hear us?
I don't think she can hear you guys.
Yeah,
She's
okay,
not
My
on
thing's
comms.
open. I'm shouting at her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ground or whatever.
I feel sick.
I'm just gonna put her back in her suit. Okay, and then we can continue on or talk about this.
Yeah, it's
Can we talk about being just super damaged? I also impending. I'm worried about my spandex right now. I am in the same status as you, Flanagan, sans the spandex.
Yeah, is your
Would you like to try some? I have extras. I do not know if it will fit.
Okay, I put her by her mech, by the opening.
Okay. 8,900, you get loaded back into your mech.
I think she'd probably resist it. As in, like, get the hell off me.
I'm not shoving you in. I'm just
She's
holding
just
my
angled
hand out.
her hand
Yeah,
downwards.
to get you back into your mech. I imagine if you're close enough, can you now hear the comms? Because you're right next to the open door. Okay.
Yeah.
8900, get back inside so we can all talk. Boomslang's okay. He had no cameras or comms on.
Now there is probably not good for your lungs here.
He didn't know you were outside. It's okay, I caught you though.
I private comm to Boomslang.
Can you just fucking be nice, please?
Yeah, I'll be nice, yeah, when she doesn't try fucking killing me.
It was an accident, alright? We all need to be better.
We do need to be better.
I switch back to open comms for everybody.
8900, we don't know what the air is like. It's, can you please get back inside the mech?
Okay, she kind of climbs back in, but is like slow and careful and quite like silent, completely silent. Climbs back in and presses a button.
Can we try to not do that? That was terrible. Boomslang almost died. That was not good teamwork. How are we supposed to save these people if we're not working together?
I don't even know what the fuck happened. All I saw was her shooting the other bug. When one of them was about to get me, she aims at the other one and then bam, flash welded. I thought I was dead. Saw my whole life flash before my eyes. Wasn't that great though?
I'm sorry, okay, I tried to make it right. You did, you killed that. You killed that, whatever that was. You killed it. You probably saved his life.
Yeah, I would have saved myself if I could move.
Shut up! You couldn't move, that's the point. And she
Yeah, why?
took care of you.
What happened? Does someone want to explain to me why the fuck I was flash welded inside my fucking suit?
It has something to do with the makeup in the air.
Oh yeah, the old explosive air that we worked out last time.
Well, yeah, we said be careful, but we didn't know what would set it off. It's not like she did it on purpose.
Well, at least we know it's definitely not nitrogen. It's definitely not nitrogen that was blowing up.
No, nitrogen's in the air we breathe. So...
Yeah, that would be silly.
So silly. No one would make that mistake.
Right, well, so what sets it
Especially
off
not
then,
us.
so we don't do it again?
I don't feel very well.
Yeah, well, maybe you should go back then.
Okay. Maybe I should. No, you shouldn't. We can't do this without you.
Us. You work as a team.
Can we talk for a second about making some repairs or something?
I would like to make repairs. Could I talk to somebody about making repairs to my mech? Because I'm not sure I know what I'm doing with it.
There's an instruction manual on the inside of this compartment here, I see. There's a bunch of tools and things.
I'm just gonna send you the information on your terminal, okay?
Okay, alright.
It's really easy. Just go,
I have a
just go to the
pamphlet.
side panel.
Did you get a pamphlet?
Oh, just go to the side panel on the left-hand side of your mech, okay? Open up the terminal and
Oh,
hit
it's a
repair.
trifold.
Alright, I see it.
Okay, just hit the repair. Everything might shut down for you depending on what repair you select, but it's gonna open a new menu and just choose what you want to do. Super easy.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, does anybody else need repairs? Boom slang?
To be honest, the thing's moving all right. I got structure damage.
How does that work, Wack? Can I repair another thing, or once I'm
absolutely.
down?
So there's a bunch of stuff you can do with repairs. You guys can do a bunch of things with repairs. You can. You basically have your repair points that you can use in different ways. So rests require at least an hour of downtime. So you guys can make repairs, but it'll take you an hour. And you cool all heat, so your heat returns back to full. You can heal half of your pilot HP if you take a rest, or return from being downed. You can spend repairs, 1 to refill your HP to max or repair a broken weapon or system, 2 to repair 1 structure damage or reactor stress, or 4 to repair a destroyed mech. And you can contribute repair points to others.
And if I repair a structure damage, does it take me to like 1 HP or all 14?
Yeah, you have to spend a separate repair point to get back to full HP.
Back up to 14.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I can do that. I do only have 1 repair point left after doing that, though. But other than that, I think my thing is working.
I've done it all myself.
Okay.
Which was it for one structure? 3?
It costs you, if you want to go back to full HP and repair a structure, that's 3 repair points.
I will do it. Oh, what did I?
Oh yeah, you don't have to roll save. You just get that back.
I think I pressed the button somewhere. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so Stu is going to spend 1 to get back to full HP. His heat turns back to 6. 16. So are you guys taking a full 1 hour rest here? Just want to make sure. You guys would have to get out of your mech to repair things and stuff too.
I don't think we would. I know mechanically that we would want to, but I mean, we're down here. I don't think we would sit and wait an hour.
Yeah.
Down here to save people, we had to fire under our ass.
I have to
it's up
fix
to
a
you.
lot of stuff.
Okay, all right.
Maybe I will fix a structure, but not heal my stuff. Wait, can I heal my stuff
Still
without?
take an hour though, right?
Yeah,
It takes 1 hour regardless.
Yeah, if Boomslang's gonna do it, then yeah, okay.
Boomslang. What do you
Rashman pulls out this like long pamphlet somehow. He got a pamphlet. He didn't actually get like electronic instructions on how to repair his mech. And he's like climbing out of the mech, and you can see him like he's sort of like unfolded everything. He's just kind of looking around at the mech. He's trying to turn the pamphlet, like the whole brochure, like yeah, you can't figure it.
Does anyone have an Allen wrench?
You should have like a toolbox.
We can make.
Yeah, you should have a toolbox hidden under on somewhere near the right-hand side by your feet.
Everything that needs an Allen wrench will have an Allen wrench when you get it. It's a trick.
Are you sure? Oh wait, I found it.
I'm assuming that we have helmets that we can put on as well. Like
You
if I
guys
wanted to
have-
get out of my mech, I could put
You
a
guys
helmet
have your
on, so
hard
I'm not-
suits on, or
Okay, yeah.
whatever suit you have, and that comes with proper.
I'm already out
helmets and
there,
stuff.
like flying around,
Yeah.
because my thing can fly around. I'm flying around this thing.
You have a mobility hard suit.
All of the ammonia.
It's totally that
ammonia stuff, and
Okay,
It's
I will get
totally
out, but
that
I've got my
char.
helmet on.
It's that Char
It's the char
Aznobal, Aznobal, fucking. It's like that little winged little thing.
yeah, that's I'm flying around, just chipping off the ammonia and
Luca.
fucking around.
I think Luca just has like his repair of structure would just be jamming the pickaxe back in the hand of this mangled. Like he could have replaced the part, but he just jammed it back in there using the mech, and it's like it's still mangled. It can't really hold. I can't let go of it in this mission, so he just has in his right hand just this mangled pick. and that's just how it is right now. Or his mangled hand wrapped around this pick.
Yeah, your like actuators in your fingers. You would see Red Panda's mech like turn like the different actuators for the fingers, so they like spaz out a little bit as you get everything functioning. So again, you guys are staying here for the hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will be
direct comms boomslang. I'm gonna try. I don't know if you can hear me.
Boomslang?
I'm
You can hear.
welding something on the side.
What?
Listen, what do you need?
What do I need?
Yeah. Apart from a fucking cigarette.
I've got cigarettes, thanks. I don't need nothing, thanks. How about this? How about next time, don't act quite so reckless, and that's coming from me, yeah? And also, if we're all wandering off, can you keep up?
I'm just trying to right a wrong here, okay?
Right, well, yeah, we all make mistakes, yeah? Just try not to be quite so negligible with your actions.
speaking as he's fucking lighting a cigarette in the explosive air. I love it. Fucking love it.
Yeah.
I did roll for it, by the way.
Yeah, I saw you. I watched you.
I'm sorry, okay? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. Well, if I was dead right now, it wouldn't mean much, would it?
Fuck you.
Yeah, I got my eye on you anyway. I don't know what the fuck's going on with you.
She's disconnected.
But I got my eye on you anyway.
Okay.
I'd like to rest in that case and use my point on myself and not on Boomslang.
I will be helping everybody as well. I'm out of my suit, just kind of helping. I know no points are needed or anything, so just narratively, I would be trying to help Red Panda and Boomslang.
Are you repairing your mech at all?
I don't need any. I took 1 heat damage.
Nice.
Okay, well, because it wouldn't just be heat damage; it's actual repairs as well. Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't have any issues with the mech. Yeah, there's no structure damage or anything.
But you've got actual damage.
I do?
Yeah.
What?
You have HP damage, don't you?
Yeah, you have HP damage.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I will do that. I missed that. I thought that was that.
The only reason I'm mentioning it is because this is like the first big real combat. So that's the only reason I'm giving you a break here.
Yeah.
We also for sure have some sort of fucking queen bee.
Yeah, I know.
To deal with.
It's exciting.
Something.
So just to clarify, if we're resting for an hour, do I get to pick my HP or my heat, or do both of them?
Your heat gets cooled off. The heat automatically goes back.
Okay.
If you took any of the heat structural damage,
heat's like your mana, right?
Your reactor
comes back out of combat.
Your reactor stress, that you do have to spend repair points to fix. But if you spent your heat, you're good.
Okay, yeah, I had 1 heat point left and my HP was down, so I just taken a rest for an hour and it resets. And the same with my weapons. My prototype weapon resets, doesn't it? I can change it, reinstall something else, or it just resets between combat,
absolutely.
right? Okay. Thank you.
Actually,
Sorry,
I think
guys,
you have to take I think you have to take a 10-hour rest for that one.
For my prototype weapon?
Yeah, I think so. I think you have to take the full repair. That's a full repair, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. So I just have 2 uses of that remaining?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. I'm so sorry about all of my questions and confusion.
We're literally learning. This is the first big combat we've ever had.
Chat's learning with us. Chat's learning with us.
We all know it perfectly, and you are the only one who doesn't.
So, an hour passes of you guys doing various repair montage. Make sure you've spent your repairs however you'd like.
We're not getting an 80s style song for our repair montage?
The 80s repair montage. I don't think I have a good one. We just put this one on. It's just kind of like we get the cutscene of like people out with acetylene torches and such, like as you guys are just welding different things back on. Boomslang's mech, all your paint is just like carbonized, like it's just it's flaked off, like it's like a gray husk at this point.
Mech.
Yeah, it's just charred and sort of carbonized at this point.
Now it truly was unforgivable.
But the hour goes by. You guys can hear the bugs. They're still moving about, sort of creepy crawling all around the place. But nothing seems to have happened on your rest, luckily. And I did roll for it, yes. So an hour's gone by. Stuff is booting up. Everything's sort of past its checks.
Alright, looks like mine is up and running again. How's everybody else's mech?
Mine's pretty good too. Let's check.
It's going. It's running.
Okay. Yeah. My mech's back. Okay.
Alright. So we're leaving now?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, we have
Okay, so back out the way we came in, right?
No, we gotta keep going.
Yeah, and this time we're gonna stick to some sort of formation. I reckon Red Panda should go first, and I'll take up the rear here in case something behind us.
No, Boomslang, you and Red Panda should go first, then Rashman, then 8900, and I should follow up the rear.
If we get chased by more of them things, you're gonna be alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay. I've got a longer range weapon, and we can keep an eye on the rear end, but this is definitely the best formation.
Alright. Okay.
I go and hold Red Panda's hand, start walking through the cave.
What are you doing? What? Oh, hang on. Yeah, my settings are all messed up now. Okay, alright. Well, was I'm gonna go first.
Can I private com Geist?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nice. Yeah. Are you okay? In your training. In your training, did you ever see these things? Well, here's the thing about being a clone. I didn't actually do any training. But you remember, right? I remember bits and pieces. Like, it's sort of like reflexive sometimes. And I know the basics. Well, that's useful. It's okay, you can say useless. If that's what you meant to say. Listen, I know where my weaknesses are, but I'm trying to work together as a team, and I want us all to do that too. And to do that, we have to be nicer to each other. We can't take stabs, like what you just did.
I didn't mean to, okay?
Okay.
Everybody's acting like I did this on purpose. I did not do this on purpose, okay?
I said that. I said you didn't do it on purpose. I said it was an accident. I agree with you. I know you didn't do it on purpose. We just have to be careful with our words, too, because it hurts. It makes people not want to work together.
Maybe I don't even care.
Yes, you do.
She's out. She hangs up.
I think you just hear that, like, yes, you do, trail off before you turn off the comm.
Okay.
Okay. Boomslang, you and Red Panda start to move forward. You have control over your tokens. Use them as you will.
Hey. Yeah, I mean, I'm just heading all the way out of this place. And then I guess...
So right when you get there, Boomslang, up ahead of you, you guys can start to see this, like large cavern expand outwards.
Oh,
It's covered in.
there's a mech.
It's covered in sand and such, and you can see there's a few places where like light is breaking through, and like some sand is falling down into this large chamber. All around the chamber, there are these sort of like hive-like honeycomb structures, sort of all about. Right? It's just there's lots of like strange looking weird shaped stalagmites and stalactites that are very alien looking in its shape. There's a lot of sand through here, and as you guys get closer, you guys can hear this noise sort of start to increase in volume, and all of your comms are starting to get this weird feedback.
I don't know.
What's that noise? Is someone downloading something?
Guys?
I don't know, there's some sort of static going on in here.
So,
All this horrible feedback is happening now, like as you do your communications, and you just kind of hear this like weird pulsating sort of sound reverberate through that static. It's kind of like a sine wave. If you guys have ever heard like a representation of a sine wave or something happen with sort of that like kind of sound, it's making a rhythmic sound, and it's getting louder as you move into this room. You can also see buried in the sand next to this sort of like small plateau area in the center, buried underneath the sand is a mech. You can see like its arms and its leg kind of sticking up out of the sand.
It looks powered down and destroyed.
Can't tell from where you are.
I would like to scan it.
Step back a little bit, maybe.
Okay. You would like to scan it. Go ahead and roll me a systems check, please, Geist. A 12. Okay. When you start to scan it, as the scan is going off, go ahead and add a difficulty to that, please. Add a difficulty to that scan.
How do I just roll just the difficulty?
Down at the bottom. The macro button.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that ends up being a 7. So as you try to scan this thing, you can start to see, like, on your screen, it starts to make, like, a 3D representation of the mech, like you would expect it to when you do a scan. I think every time you do a scan, you start to see the object, you know, almost like it's getting a 3D model of it built on your screen. Okay. It starts to happen, and then it starts to fuzz up, and the scan doesn't lock on. It just kind of, it falls apart.
I can't get a read on it.
Can we hear each other whack on our systems?
It's all crackly and horrible. Like, you guys can hear that feedback just like every time you talk to each other.
Everyone head back a bit.
I like turn around and start like waving them back down into the tunnel just a little.
Listen, I can do something here.
Brad, I want to investigate research. Can I use that trigger?
So that's a pilot action.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's like when you're out of your mech.
Okay. But I can't do anything with it with my
It'd be a systems check. You're using the systems to try and check stuff.
Okay.
Unless you're trying, I mean, you said you have manipulator arms, but I mean, they're basically just arms. They just allow you. Okay. What does that system actually say that you get to do?
The arms. Your mech gains an extra set of limbs. These manipulators are too small to have any combat benefit, but can interact with objects in the environment that a pilot would normally have to interact with, a pilot-sized touchpad, etc.
Yeah, so you can pick stuff up with them, like fine objects, but you don't get to just use your pilot actions with those.
Okay, then I want to do the same as Geist and do a systems.
Yeah, it's a system scan, sure. And this is also with 1 difficulty.
Okay.
I backed up a bit for you, Boomslang. Like I understood what you were saying.
This is probably the best place for us. Here, if anything happens, we'll fall back to this point.
We should at least come up with some sort of plan
As well.
So, Kolo, did you add the difficulty in before you did that roll?
I did, yeah.
Holy shit.
I have got +3 on my...
I don't think it actually added it. Go ahead and give me a difficulty. Yeah, I'm hovering over it, and I don't see the difficulty. Okay, so a 16. So you use your hacker know-how to sort of boost your system scanner. I think you just sort of shunt more power to your actual scanning devices on your mech, and you start to see the mech sort of it flickers a little bit, but it comes up on your screen. You see the loadout of the mech. It appears it's just registering as metal right now, like the printed actual mech bits. It has some metal in it, but I think it's a high grade like plastic actually for all these mechs, if I'm not mistaken. So there's combinations of like metal and various different bits inside, but you're just registering this thing as a lump of whatever, like it's like parts. You are also picking up the fact that this area, there's some kind of jamming that's going on inside this large cavernous area.
There's some what? Sorry, work.
There's some kind of it's a jam. Something is jamming your systems when you're trying to penetrate this cavern with any sort of scans, or when you're inside of it.
Okay.
Something is doing that. From what you can tell, it looks like the origin point is right about there.
Okay. And can everybody else see this on their comms, or is this thing interrupting that too? They can see them.
If you send it to everybody, they can, but nobody else has done any scans except for Geist.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You guys all start to see this feed that's sent over by as you back up 8900, your comm starts to clear up a little bit.
I'm like beckoning her in, along with Rashman and Red Panda, to come back into the tunnel a little more.
You just see Rashman like gesturing with his mech, like it's the arms are kind of like moving up, and he's like,
"Come back in the tunnel, quick!"
And Rashman is gonna back up here.
Yeah, he backs up. The comms start to clear up. You guys can hear each other while you're in the tunnel here. To be clear, though, you can hear each other from where you were. It's just a little staticky, and it's increasing like as you moved in.
Right, we need a plan, because I'm worried that we're not going to be able to communicate very well once we're in there. So
We're
all
gonna
that
have to
is
take that
going
thing
to go
out.
out the window.
That thing in the middle, we're gonna have to take it out.
Thing in the middle.
That thing in the middle, it sounds like it's coming from the center. It sounds like it's coming from the center of the room. Did you not hear the sonar thing? That it's like, I don't know what it's called. It's just, can you not see it on your scanner?
Yeah, but what is it?
Can you send it over? Yeah, here we go. Let me send it here.
So, would you like to try and scan the device? If so, it will be a risky roll.
Yeah, I want to scan it.
Ooh, mechanics we don't know about.
Absolutely. So risky rolls, they're a different kind of roll. Normally, you guys are trying to beat a 10 with most of your rolls. If
when you try and eat a Subway the next day after leaving it out, bit of a risky roll.
Yes, yes, Brad, nailed it.
Okay.
Take that risk every time.
I got you.
So a risky roll, basically, there's consequences. that will happen, even if you succeed.
Can we know what it is that we're rolling? Like, is it a systems or is it something else entirely?
It'd be a systems check, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think I'm gonna scan it again. This is my jam, guys. This is what I do. Let me try it. Can I? Guys, can I?
You go for it.
Guys, can I?
It's gonna help.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think it's a great idea.
So since this is the first time that we're doing this mechanic, I'll actually read this off for you. A risky roll. Before you roll, the GM can decide whether the roll is difficult or risky or both. A difficult roll is harder than usual and made with a +1 difficulty. A risky roll has clear and obvious complications that could happen, even on a success. For example, if you're trying to sneak into a heavily guarded facility, the GM might decide the roll is risky, and even if you manage to sneak in, you're likely to have limited time to sneak out. A complication. The character always suffers the consequences or a lesser version of them on a risky roll on any total result less than a 20. They still succeed. They still succeed on a 10+, which means they could succeed and still suffer the consequences.
I have a +3 on my systems as well, guys.
We don't know that it's a risky roll, though.
I don't.
No. This is a mechanic that I want to explain to the chat and you guys.
I'm excited for that.
Is there anything that I guess Colo can do? Like, does she have some weird thing coming up to let her know that it's a risky roll? Or?
It is both difficult and risky.
But does she know that roll?
Yeah, that's what I guess I'm trying to.
When
so
she
difficult.
scanned it first
So
time to do.
basically, when you scanned it 8900, you could tell immediately that it was the source of the jamming. I think your hacker instincts would just tell you, like, if there's some kind of jammer set up, it's there. There's a purpose to it. It is jamming on purpose. This is a device that's doing this. And I think you would know, like, there's potential it could be dangerous. Absolutely. Potential.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
This could be dangerous. I don't want there to be a repeat. Okay.
Okay, yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Okay.
What do you think it is?
I might be. It's something. It's some kind of communication tech. I'm not sure what, but it has to. I've seen something like it before, but it's got to. I've got to have a look. I need
Can we
to.
just shoot it?
Don't shoot it.
I just want to make sure that we're exploring all of our options.
I think that's a good idea too, but look, there are mechs there that look abandoned or potentially damaged. You know.
It might trigger a trap. It might trigger something else. I don't know. It's a risk, but I mean, there's something else that I might be able to do. I can send my mech. I can send my mech in on its own. It can be.
Well, some sort of bomb disposal unit.
I want to open a private comm to 8900 right now.
Listen, you don't have to try to make up for what happened. It was an accident. Don't do something stupid and put yourself at risk.
And what if I do? Is that going to change?
We could lose you. Everyone could die. The entire city up above us could die. And you can pretend like you don't care, but I don't think that you do.
I'll switch to open comms.
What the is that?
Yeah, I don't know. We should hurry up. I think if you want to send in your little bomb disposal unit to try and work it out, but plan B, we go with what Rashman said. We just start shooting at the thing if we can knock it out.
I could take it out of here.
So I can send my mech in. I can send it. It can act. I can send my mech in, but then I'm gonna be without my mech. You know.
No.
That doesn't seem like
I don't think that's a good idea. I think we just go in together as a team and we work together.
How about this? I got a plan. We all sort of create a protective barrier around 8900, try and get her close to the thing, and maybe she can hack into it.
You don't need to protect me.
Yeah, well, if this is your thing, you said.
8900. We all need protection. That is why we are in these suits. We are exposed to a lot. We have each other, and his suits. That's all we have.
I screwed up and I feel sick and I can do this. Just let me do this, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna let you do it, but we gotta get you in there first. There's sort of Roman Legion this. Get her close to it, she can hack in. If she can't shut it down, we just fucking blow the fucking place up, I say.
Can we cover us?
We gotta take out
We're
the
going in together.
I don't want you guys to come with me. If I go, then I go. You don't have to go too.
You're not going by yourself. End of discussion. We are going together or not at all.
I can't watch you guys die.
Well, you think it'll be easy for us to watch you die?
Better than watching you die.
This is my first real team.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I mean,
How about this? We all agree here that nobody dies.
listen, we ain't got much time. We've got one plan on the table. Take it or leave it. You reckon you can hack that thing? Turn it off?
I don't know at what cost.
You reckon you can do it or not?
I can do my best, but I don't know. Like, something will happen, okay? We just need to go. We need to go quickly.
Right,
Okay.
everyone perform. Look, we're gonna make a little circle. Form a circle. Get her close to it. If it don't work, we just let Rashman shoot it with his stupid giant gun.
Okay. And if anything
My
comes
gun
out,
is not stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking stupidly strong.
Well, yeah, that's better. Yes.
yeah, it is pretty strong. Listen, if any more of those bugs come out, we need to work together. Let's go. Our comms are probably gonna go dark. So if anything comes out, or more than one, multiples, we're gonna work clockwise. We all attack the same thing. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to tell you one more thing. Don't get too close to these things on the floor, okay? Just don't... I don't know what's gonna happen to them, and sometimes when you mess with technology, it starts messing with you, okay? So please, just don't go near them, okay?
You know that we're inside big, giant technology suits, right?
That's not what I'm trying to say, for God's sake. Come on, guys.
We understand. Alright, let's move.
I guess I move into some sort of position near the front. I think we need...
I think I probably need to be not far behind you because I need to be relatively...
So you'll be switching with Rashman.
And then we go like that. None of us can control Rashman.
I'll move him.
Rashman, you're in the back with me.
Job's good and good plan.
Okay, that'll be fine. I guess I can protect you.
Okay, let's go.
If everything goes wrong,
Let's do it.
kill everything in sight. Remember, we might not be able to speak in there. Try and get the hacker to the tech. If that don't work, kill everything. Blow up the tech. Bail out.
Got it. Let's go.
Alright, good luck.
Let's go.
Start moving forward.
You start moving forward. As you approach, you guys can see this rise, in the sand. And again, there's like little bursts of daylight coming through, cracks in the ground. It's illuminated the chamber like a little bit. And you guys can see like swarms of like small insects and stuff sort of flying around, buzzing around. Obviously much smaller than the centipedes and such. There's definitely some stuff moving around that device as well that you can plainly see. It looks like it almost has a skin and it's moving.
Okay. Is there a wait on how long before I can scan again?
Not really. It's just kind of the moment, really. You know what I mean? You give it a little bit of time. You guys kind of reassess the situation and move back in. So I would allow you to do it again. You're trying to.
Is it going to be a risky roll no matter when I do the next one?
I'm sorry. What if you try and scan the device in the that's doing this? It's a risky and a difficult roll.
Okay. All right. Then I'm dead. I'm gonna leave it. Sorry.
What about the mech on the ground? Did you say we could rescan those as we re-enter?
You can if you like.
Yeah, I would like to try to scan that again.
Okay. Add a difficulty after we take a break.
Okay.
We're going to pause here. We're going to take a break. We're going to jump back into things. We're going to take a quick break, folks. If you have not done so, please make sure you follow all these wonderful people. And obviously, Fist of the Walrus was not able to join us this week. He's on vacation. So make sure you give him a follow. If you guys have not used it,
traitor all along.
If you have yourself a Twitch Prime or an Amazon Prime and you haven't used it yet, link up your Amazon and Twitch. Give yourself some emotes. Go sub to one of these wonderful people. Make sure you follow this Tablestory channel, Tablestory on Twitch. And we'll be back in a few minutes. If you want to help support Tablestory, one of the best ways you can do that is to head on over to our Patreon. Patreon.com/Tablestory. We've got all kinds of wonderful wallpapers, character sheets, all kinds of stuff. And depending on what happens today, we might release some updates for character sheets. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll be back in just a little bit, guys. Hang tight for more Zero.Blue.Orion. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Tablestory Zero.Blue.Orion. As the mechs from the group are marching forward, we'd just like to remind everybody, PB, do you want to do the Silver City spiel?
Sure.
We have a we have a 3-part campaign starting. It's audio special.
3-part campaign?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Not a mini series?
No.
It's a mini shot.
Full campaign.
Shot.
No, it's not a one-shot or a mini-series. It's three-parter audio special, D&D 5e, set in the world of Lacrin, which is the same world as Dustvale and Darkfire. Brad's GMing, I'm in it, Wax in it, and Jay's in it. And the first episode of that dropped already on Sunday. Episode 2 will hit next Sunday as well. So you guys can check that out by hitting... Do we have a mod here that can drop that? I don't know what the command is, yeah. I think it might be
in the final episode of it, PB passed out.
I did. It was...
We had to call an ambulance.
It was, I was not expecting it. Yeah, it was really good, guys. It was real good. That's all I'm going to say.
Thank you.
Really good.
Thank you. All right, so your mechs are marching forward into this cavern. You, Geist, you're trying to do a scan?
That we're in some sort of circle formation.
Yeah.
As we move forward, so just in case we're separated from not clicking at the same time or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah, that's important.
Building exercise, guys.
Yep.
We have to just...
So, Geist, you're doing a scan. I'd like you to go ahead and give me a systems check with 1 difficulty, please.
Okay.
Circle.
12.
Now, let me just double check real quick here how you've got this set up.
I did select difficulty, and then I did a 1.
You put the 1 in the box there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's weird. The notation on Roll20 is real weird. It's difficult to even see if it's rolling it right. Yeah, if you change this to 1 and you do difficulty, and let's hit systems. I just want to see if something different happens. Yeah, it didn't roll with the difficulty on your roll. So just go ahead and roll me 1 difficulty using the bottom left. Okay, so an 11. So, as you scan the mech, you basically get that it's kind of deactivated. It's inoperable. It's just down on the ground.
Is there anybody in it?
There is no life sign from inside the mech.
Okay.
Oh, man.
What?
I was just trying to see if anybody's still the thing, but I don't see if they are. It has no life signs.
No life signs.
That could be it. Yeah.
Getting very
hard to hear you. It's understanding.
I don't understand anything. Happening.
We're getting closer.
Stick to the plan.
What is everybody doing?
Sticking to the plan.
Stick into the fucking plan.
Okay.
I think we just keep moving forward. I don't see why we would stop, really. I think we're just kind of like...
Keep up with me.
In the formation.
Yeah, as you guys get closer, position yourselves in your formation, please. Somebody's.
You're in the middle.
Am I in the middle?
Yep.
But
And
can
then
I?
Rashman and I are behind. Rashman
Okay.
sticks with me.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be more difficult for me to do the systems check over Red Panda?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So, as you guys are heading forward, Geist, you're you and 8900. As you take your last step as you're moving forward, your mechs start to like shift and like you notice that the ground seems to be uneven as you're moving. Your feet and your footing are starting to slip underneath you. Both of you, please roll a hull save.
Ooh. Oh, 5.
19.
Geist, you see 8900 start to like stabilize right in front of you, and you're focusing on her as this is happening. However, that's unfortunate for you because underfoot, the veteran monstrosity that's crawling beneath you bursts forth from the ground and sends your mech flying. I would like you to go ahead and roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, roll me a 1d6. Roll me a 1d6.
Over.
You can just hit accuracy or difficulty.
That's a Reddit page.
That's a 3. Okay. So you're going to fall that way, and you are knocked prone as this thing burst forth from the sand. And we're going to get some more initiative. We need some turn orders here. And this is also going to get a turn. Sorry, I'm just going to move this real quick.
This is just an agility roll, right?
The initiative, there's no roll. You guys decide who goes first.
Fucking every time, dude. Every time.
I was literally looking at my sheet like, where the fuck's the initiative roll?
Oh my god.
God.
The Pavlovian training of D&D. And find an initiative.
If I go first, I could tie it up so it doesn't attack anybody. I can't really say this in character. And also, I don't need it to be boosted, so I can deal damage.
You could actually say that in character.
Yeah, you could definitely say that in character.
Alright, I will step aside. It's what was handle.
Say it again.
I don't need any of your bullshit or your targeting or anything. Just grab it, Panda, grab it. Alright?
Alright, I'm going to use my initiative for a grapple, but at the end of my turn, I'm going to do barrage and swing twice and then grapple. It's within 3 from me, so that means I could already get an advantage because I have handshake etiquette, which is pretty sweet. So I get a +1 accuracy on both of those weapons, or on one of them. The other weapon doesn't have that.
So just to clarify, so I understand kind of what's happening here, you don't really need the lock on at the start of your turn.
I don't need a lock on
if you're within range.
If something's within 3 from me.
Okay, and neither do you, right, Boomslang?
Not really, no.
Okay, all right. Good to know.
I can use it, but it's probably better spent on someone else because I also get an accuracy on almost everything I do.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, so I'm going to barrage.
Okay. So this thing bursts forth from the ground, and you just spin and start to attack it. The heavy sword is a miss. The chain axe attack.
Yeah, it's a 10 now.
Oh, the first one is with a 10. Okay, a 10 is just barely enough to hit. This is your pick?
This is the this is the sword.
The sword. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So absolutely, go for it. Give me an attack roll, or your 7 damage rather. Sorry. Okay, 7 kinetic damage. Just sticks into this creature. Again, that carapace sort of like makes the weapon slide off a bit. And as you found out earlier, these things seem to be resistant to kinetic damage. But you're still trying as hard as you can to hurt this thing. It takes a little bit of damage from the first one. And then is it a chain axe for your other weapon?
The other axe is a sword.
Oh, the chain axe?
The chain axe is the pick, sorry. Yeah, the chain axe is the pick.
Change the name of that so we know.
Yeah, we'll just make it easy, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 15 is also a hit. That's only for 2 kinetic damage, however. Okay, so both attacks hit on this thing, it seems like it took a little bit of damage, but not a lot.
Okay, and then I will try. Oh wait, and then I rolled for a grapple. I should have probably done prone, but so that's 6 on the hull, right? I need to roll a hull for a grapple.
Just out of curiosity, you get a free grapple?
I get a free quick action as a free.
Okay. For your trait, for your Everest, yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. The grapple, however, you try and grab it. This thing's just too fast. You try and reach out for one of the legs, but it's sort of like twisting around as it bursts forth through the sand. And just sand is kind of kicked up everywhere. You know, it's like a miniature dust storm as this thing kind of bursts forth from the sand. So you probably, your sensors were blocked for a second. The cameras were blocked, and you just missed as you went for the grapple.
All right.
Okay. Now, I will decide which thing goes next.
The thing that we were scanning is the thing on the map that looks like a...
Yeah, I uncovered it a little bit just so it's a little bit easier to see and so that I can click on it without clicking on the sand.
It is that, right? Not this thing, whatever this is in the middle of the map?
No, okay. It's sort of like a weird pulsating bulbous sack of some kind.
Perfect.
This is all right.
Great.
Yeah, I think I'll roll for it. Let's see which is gonna go first. Okay. That's bad. Okay, so everybody gets this like horrific, really loud burst of static coming through. And there's you can see as this sort of sine wave of noise comes through your comms, the bulbous sac bursts.
No way.
And you win. It has died.
That's it. It's just confetti.
Thank you.
Not exactly. It bursts
in there,
and something emerges. A winged dragonfly-like creature bursts forth from this sack. And you can tell as you guys have moved closer that contraption or whatever, the jamming thing, has have you ever seen somebody covered in bees? You know, it's this like weird thing where they're like kind of moving and you just see like the surface of their body just like it's also moving. It's got that look to it. It's, as you've gotten closer, you can see it's covered in insects, this jamming device.
Bees.
And this thing bursts forth.
Hello
and
there.
It makes this horrible sort of like really like loud skittering sort of noise with its wings as it bursts forth into the air. It springs up.
Rashman is just like screaming on broken comms. So it just comes through as like
going on in the background. Okay, and we need to add a turn for this guy.
That's Jim Carrey and
All right. One of you gets to go next. You guys all see this thing like burst forth. That thing, by the way, that burst forth from the sack, we'll say it is...
would actually like to go next.
It's about 10 feet up in the air as it bursts forth until someone goes.
I just want to stand up so I'm not prone.
Yep, that's going to use all of your movement to stand up.
Yeah, good. Got it. Move all, stand up, blah, blah, blah. I still have actions though, right?
Yeah. You used your movement. So you have quick actions, you have full action if you want, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
And it is the first turn in combat for you guys, so you get your bonus.
So you get your thing. Okay. I'm going to use my big daddy rifle on the big dragonfly thing.
Okie dokie.
And I am going to use my crack shot BS, which will give me a thingy-mabob, an accuracy.
Okay, so crack shot. Well, let's just read crack shot here. At the start of turn, you can choose to steady your aim as a protocol. If you do, you're immobilized until the start of your next turn, but you gain +1 accuracy on all your rifle attack rolls. Okay, so you've used that, and you're using your what to attack with?
My Cyclone Pulse Rifle.
Okay, your Cyclone Pulse Rifle. That's a full action, and a 10
plus a 5.
Plus a 5 for 15. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So actually, go ahead and roll another accuracy because that weapon is accurate. You get the 6, so 16. But yeah, when the weapon is accurate, you have an accuracy already. So if you're doing another one, then you do the 2 accuracy button.
So would that be 20?
No,
or,
it's a 6.
Okay.
It's you keep the highest one. Okay, so the Cyclone Pulse Rifle blasts out, smacks this thing as it sort of bursts forth from the from that sack, and yeah, it's a hit.
Okay, so and then I think I have a bonus action left. Sorry, 2 bonus actions left.
So your trait gives you 1. You have 1. Let's see.
But you get 1 action and then.
Hold on. Go to your frame page.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get an extra quick action as a free action. That's all you get.
I know, but in a regular turn, you get 1 action and then.
You have to use the barrage action to fire your Cyclone Pulse Rifle.
Which is just a full action.
Yes.
But do you get any quick actions when you do that, or is it either or?
You have 1 bonus quick action on this turn. That's it.
Normally you wouldn't.
Okay. You wouldn't. Normally you either do a full action or 2 quick actions, right? Okay. All right. Sorry. Thanks. Okay. So, oh dear, goodness me. I have no idea what I want to do as a bonus action. Can I do?
You've roasted off some of the bits on this thing, by the way. It seems to like partly dodge your attack, but it still connects. Like it's still a hit.
Okay, so I will. I'm gonna use my. I will do my bonus action in just a second because I have to look. But in the meantime, I will use the lock on the dragonfly, which will be a free action, and then when you lock on, you may learn the target's current HP, armor speed, haste skills, evasion, and e-defense.
Okie dokie.
The information lasts as long as the lock on is maintained and can be freely shared with the party.
Absolutely. Okay. So this thing has 6 of 14 HP left. It has 2 structure. Its special bullshit that it gets is it is biological. It is an elite monstrosity. It has acid spittle. It has claws. It, being an elite unit, has 2 structure. It is it has a bonus activation. An elite unit can be activated twice in a round. Basically, it gets 2 turns per round. It has a tempered hide so that it is resistant to 2 types of damage. It is resistant to kinetic and energy damage, as opposed to the other ones, which were explosive damage. And it can also rampage like the others. It is immune to burn, and it is winged. It can fly. It does not have to land.
Okay. Okay, so then I will, for my bonus action, I will skirmish, and I will hit with my other rifle.
You've already used all your actions. You're done.
There's no quick action?
You
I
just
thought I had
used
a bonus quick action.
Oh, the lock-on was just part of your action? Yeah. Okay,
Lock-on's
absolutely.
a free action. Yeah. Okay, so I will go ahead and hit with my other rifle, which also has a +1 accuracy. So I'm just going to not use the in-sheet accuracy and just roll down on the bottom, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Whew! 21.
Oh, that's
so
critical.
24 damage. That is a crit.
Okay.
And you're attacking the bug again?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, do I just roll an extra 1d3?
1d3.
Okay.
Okay.
No freaking way.
6 damage.
Okay.
You blast away with your Cyclone Pulse Rifle, then whip out the Assault Rifle, firing away.
And you guys probably noticed I'm aiming at something behind you, because you guys are all, I think, facing...
The monstrosity.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and you hit this thing like... It's taking all kinds of shots. You can see it's like shuddering every time it takes a shot. And yeah, it definitely took a bunch of damage there. It's still moving around. It's oozing like this pus-like viscera. Alrighty. Is that it for your turn?
Yes, indeedy.
Okay. The Elite Monstrosity is going next. It will fly upwards. Let me just check its speed here. Okay. It has a speed of 6, by the way, which you would have seen with your scan. It's got an armor of 1. And
is there any way to like paste this, or at least screenshot and put in our group Discord or something?
I'll put it in Zoom.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. Here, we'll do this. It's gonna paste, but it's gonna be
Wyett,
way huge.
The 10 feet in the air thing, does that give it another hex away from where it is right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's 4 hexes away.
It's actually higher than that. It flies to its maximum distance. So it gets
before it flies away.
Yeah, it was another hex up. Yeah.
So it was 4 hexes. I'm just trying to fucking get a threat.
And now it's an additional 6 hexes up.
All right.
So then it will.
Do you have a threat range of 4? Is that why you were asking? Oh, okay.
It's 3 away from me, but he said it was in the air, so I assumed it was higher.
Yeah. So it will attack with its acid spittle. And this is on... Who is the lucky victim here?
It's me, I'll kill
on
guys.
Red Panda.
All right.
Red Panda. Let's see what it rolls here. I believe it's got accuracy. Oh, no, not on that one. Okay. That's a crit. That's a 21. I rolled another natural 20.
I'll allow it.
Okay. So the acid spittle squirts out from this thing. It almost looks like a mutalisk from StarCraft. And it just squirts out this horrible, like, acid spittle. You immediately see it, like, splash the front of your mech. You're going to take 6 energy damage, and your character is shredded until the end of its next turn. Your mech is considered shredded. Let's put a fun condition on you. Let's do that
Shredded
one.
mech cannot benefit from armor or resistance.
Correct.
I think that helps or hinders us in any way, though, really, at this point.
Yeah, you guys don't even have any armor yet on these things. This
is what we need against these creatures, is something that can shred them.
Yeah.
Like when I crit with my pick, I do that.
Let's see.
I didn't know that. I was looking for something to do that last week desperately.
It will then move with a bonus action. It's burst. It's going to move here. So right now it is about 70 feet up in the air, 7 hexes up, and it's over here. That's it for its turn.
It's gonna die for myself.
Can I go now, please?
Yes. Sorry.
I'm useless, but I can at least get one of those dice if I hit this creature next to us.
You're not useless. I just didn't want to be prone when they were attacking. Sorry.
I'm super useless.
You can fly.
No, I can't.
Stuff.
It doesn't matter. I can't do any damage.
Come on, the usefulness is in your heart, Brad. Okay.
I just want to be able to survive better by getting a resistance die. I spin around 8900 as this thing, I guess, is crawling around near us, and I would just like to hit it with everything I have, pretty much. A barrage.
Okay, you're going after the veteran monstrosity?
Yeah, I'm not going after the thing that's fucking halfway to Japan. No, yeah, I'm gonna try and hit it with the heavy blade. I pull out the.
Right then, here we go. Let's see if I can cut it up. Slot dice.
Holy
That's a 23. That's a crit. Give me another damage die. 2d6. Give me another 2d6, please.
6.
13 kinetic damage. What does it look like as you attack this thing? Do you use your special attack?
No. I do not. Because these things have resistance and I hate them. And I'm going to save it for when I actually get to kill a mech. I spin. I just walk in, like, I move out of 8900's way. And then just as I'm turning around her, I bring the sword sideways into the creature. And then I turn again and I bring my other knife out.
Okie doke.
Stab it with the fold knife.
Oh my god! Another crit! There's been so many crits this show. What the fuck?
And then
so fucking good.
I can't wait till we can fight something that doesn't halve every bit of damage I do. So I do an extra D3 on that one. So 5 kinetic. So I stab into it with the big sword. I turn around again, bring out the littler sword, stab into it with that, and then I appear nunny the fuck on the other side of it, like over here, because I teleport when I hit things.
That's so cool. Sorry.
In fact, no, actually, can I teleport in front of it? Let me see. Yeah.
On top of the big fly.
I don't think I can go that far. On a crit, I can teleport 2 spaces in any direction, so I think it's actually like here. I teleport in front of it, and I'm trying to
So that would be you're basically on top of it if you go there.
So narratively, because both of those were crits, are you just like blinking? Are you like stabbing and then the other side stabbing?
I turn backwards around, stab it, blink, disappear, cut it on one side, blink, disappear in front of it, and then as I appear in front of it, I would like to shoot it with the shotgun in the face. Like I just appear on the other side, and then I'm pulling a shotgun up in front of it. 16?
16 is a hit.
I shoot it, but it's only 1 kinetic damage.
1 kinetic damage. What does it look like when you? I mean, you unleashed with your weapon, your full knife, and then do you just like do like the Terminator shotgun thing where you like flip it around and like?
Yeah, I'm like bringing the thing up to its face as it locks in and loads the thing, and then I just shoot it in the face.
Meanwhile, we cut to Wyett in the cockpit with his cigarette, just like not even breaking a sweat.
Oh, dude,
it's fucking great.
They're like this.
Right, I think I got his attention. That was so fucking.
And now, that's it for Wyatt's turn. Unless you were doing anything else.
No one.
Did you have anything else, Wyett, that you were doing? It is the first.
No, I don't think there's anything else I can do.
It is the first.
Did you have an extra?
You have an extra quick action.
No, I did it.
No, you used the. You teleported from the boost from the full knife. You still have a quick action. You've moved and you used a barrage action.
Not all of it.
No, I used 3 weapons. My barrage was my big sword.
Barrage is all your weapons.
Oh, it is? I thought it was 2.
It's 2.
Is it 2? I don't think so.
I thought it was 2 as well.
I don't think
It
it's 2.
says attack with 2 weapons or attack with a single
Okay,
super.
yeah, it is 2. It is 2. My bad. Okay,
So I
so
attacked
that was
with
all 3.
My
Gotcha.
sword, my fold, and then my quick action was the attack.
The shotgun.
The shotgun.
Oops.
And I think that is all I can do. Yeah.
Okie doke. So I think next is going to be the veteran monstrosity. The bug will that's on the ground that's just been
It will cry is what it'll do.
It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up from this hit. It kind of shakes it off. It's just going to go after Wyett here. It will
Bring it on, you eight.
actually I'm going to roll for it. Let's roll for it.
Lovely.
Okay. So it sees the group of you behind it, and it will rampage. It will rampage. So its rampage action will allow it to, as a quick action, it moves in a straight line as far as possible up to its speed, ignoring engagement, not provoking reactions, and passing freely through all character spaces. Any character it passes adjacent to or over must pass an agility save. Both you, Red Panda, and 8900 need to make me an agility saving roll as this thing moves back here.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yep.
If I'm an absolute unit.
When you were hit by the thing that spat the acid at you, how much damage was that? What was the roll? The damage roll?
It didn't roll. It was
Just a flat amount of damage.
yeah, it's just a flat amount. That was 6 because it crit.
6 because it crit. Okay.
Am I trying to dodge out of the way or get hit?
Yeah, it's both you, 8900, and Red Panda need to make agility saves.
Is this unless we brace, or can we not?
You can brace.
But then we lose our next turn, right?
Yep.
I have a stable structure. My mech saves
I think you still get 1 quick action.
Hold on. What was that? Red Panda?
I have stable structure, which means I have an accuracy to resist prone or knockback.
It's not either. It's just damage.
I'll brace.
Okie doke. So the brace. Brace after rolling incoming damage. Gain resistance to all damage, heat, and burn from the attack. Inflict 1 difficulty to enemy attacks made. You cannot take reactions, move, or take any actions other than 1 quick action on your next turn. So, there's no extra die that basically gets to roll here because this thing just gets automatic damage if you fail your save. So you still have to make the save. You will just take half.
Agility?
Yep. 15. Both of you succeed. You take no damage.
Yes.
As this thing moves about, you can see like I think what happens is maybe because you're still like a little unstable as you're reacting to this thing bursting forth from the ground, Wyatt's crazy fucking ninja attacks that he was doing, your mechs are kind of shifting a bit, so it doesn't get like a good claw on either of you as it makes its way past. There's probably like a loud like slamming of the metal as its legs hit your mechs, but you don't actually take any damage as it moves through you guys. That's going to be 1 quick action. The other action is going to be a skirmish action. It will try and hit you with its claws, Red Panda, and this is going to be with a difficulty, so it just gets a regular roll because normally it has accuracy on this attack.
Alrighty.
Is the difficulty because of the brace?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm learning.
Good job. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to remember. Okay, so that is an 8. An 8. It rolled an 8. That's versus your
Evasion?
Evasion, yes.
8.
That is a hit. It hits you 4. Right. And this is going to be halved because of your brace. 6 kinetic damage.
That was halved?
Yep.
All right.
Well, no, you halve is 3. So you take 3.
Oh, thank God.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
3 damage. Okay. That's its turn. Who's next?
I think it's me.
Okay,
Then
you
me?
have a... Yep, you did not use brace, so...
Mm-mm. And I have 1 free quick action, right? Because it's my first...
Absolutely.
My first turn. I'd like to use my ferocious lash. And I'd like to
Your
use it...
Ferris Lash?
My
Sure.
Ferocious. I'm calling it ferocious. It's probably not
sure.
going to be very ferocious.
Office line.
on the buggy dude in the middle, the one by Red Panda.
Okay, what's the range on that?
It's range 8.
Absolutely. Okay, damn, that's good range.
Yeah.
Damn.
What does it look like when you use your Ferris Lash?
So it's like a whip. It's like a whip, but it's like, you know, those toy snakes that you can get that are made up of those tiny little wooden sections, and they like do that. It's like that, and it comes out a bit like my my Nexus came out of my fingertips. It's like the same. It's almost like Spider-Man, except it comes out of my elbow. So I go like that, pull my elbow up, and it like whips out of the elbow another opening like that, and it whips out of the elbow and like hopefully loops around the like pincery dudes on his head.
Unfortunately, it makes its agility save with an 18. Or no, a 16. 16. Yeah. 16 on the agility save. Sorry, I am the GM of Doom.
Okay. And just for chat, on failure, it's pulled 5 in a direction of your choice.
Ooh, okay. So you still get a little something.
A little thing.
Yeah, a little something.
This movement must obey obstructions, terrain, etc., but doesn't provoke reaction. I thought it was the other way around. If I fail, as in like if they pass their agility, have I read this wrong?
I don't know. Let's check. That's from the Black Witch.
It is, yeah.
Okay, that is Smith.
So fucking cool.
A target of your choice in range 8 must pass an agility save. On failure, it's pulled 5 in a direction of your choice. I took that to mean that if I fail, but I might be wrong.
No, I think that to me makes it sound like if they pass their agility,
then I don't do anything.
Right.
Yeah, if it fails, you get to pull it 5 in the direction of your choice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't do anything. Then?
No. Yeah. It just you try to wrap around part of the thing, and and I think it just misses. It just misses.
Okay.
It looked cool though.
Yeah.
It hit in the narrative.
Okay. So the next thing that I am gonna do is I am gonna damn, I really wanted to knock it prone against the wall. Okay. I think I'm gonna use my I think I'm gonna use my prototype weapon again. No, wait, it's resistant to kinetic, isn't it?
Judging from the other ones were resistant to kinetic. And Geist locked on to the elite this time, so you don't know with this one.
Okay.
You can assume that it is.
In that case, how far away is this dude from me? Now he's the dragonfly dude. He's 6 up, right?
He's 7 up. And
7 up.
Yep, 7 up.
Tasty.
7 up yours.
And 4 away, so yeah.
God dang, we're
about 11 hexes.
Okay, so but I can move closer, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be your boost though, because you can't take a move when you use your brace.
Lisa is literally doing that that half an episode anime calculation thing they do, where they're like, "Well, I know they've got resistance, but
yeah,
if I can move over here, I think I might be able to. I can do it." Like that, like where they do that, where they like. Yeah, you didn't count on the fact that I already knew that you had resistance to burn. You idiots. Like they always do that thing where they talk out like every little thing they're thinking.
Oh, you didn't brace. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I was for some reason, because you talked about it before. I
didn't brace, but I also have my extra action, don't I? So I could make for this turn. I can make 3 quick actions, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'd like to
used
move.
1. I'd
like to move. I'm not gonna move. So if I move here, I'm within 10 of it, right? If he's 11.
if you move 1 hex, yeah.
And is there any penalty the further away I get? Like, does it change? Like, if I'm closer, it's got more of a chance of hitting, or further away, is it literally if I'm in 10 range, we good? Like, it's got the same chance no matter how many hexes away.
Unless it specifically says with the weapon or anything.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm going to go to here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to send my drone nexus, which is my prototype. I've only got 2 remaining, and it's 1 d6 plus 2 kinetic. Yes.
Okay. Your little manipulator arms fingers go.
Yeah. We pull it in, load it down.
The bees are back!
Shh.
15 is a hit.
Ooh.
6 kinetic damage. Okay. Okay, you see this thing like recoil as it takes a good shot here. You have sent it down to 0 HP, and now it gets to do some structure rolls. Let's see.
Shoot its bloody
And
wings.
it has 2 structure, right?
It has 2 structure.
Blow its bloody wings off.
You were only supposed to blow the bloody wings off.
As you hit it with the drone nexus, you can see like several punctures have kind of like impaled it from the they're essentially bullets if it's kinetic damage. So you're peppering it with like bullet fire from like all over from these from this nexus. It falls.
It goes through its wings.
It falls down to the ground.
Yes.
It has been knocked prone.
Yes.
You did blow its bloody wings off.
Yes. Okay.
I'll be damned.
Did its health bar just go back up?
So am I correct
it did a
in thinking
structure.
that if it takes any damage now, if it's down to 0 HP, and if it takes any damage, does it then lose its second structure? Is it gone if it takes any more damage?
It's back up to full.
It's back up to full. Oh, because it took a structure.
You've knocked 1 health bar off.
Okay, right. I'm with it.
We need the little like under this
Multicolored,
half bar,
yeah.
we need the little Sekiro pips or something like to know how many that we've done.
All right, we'll do this.
Or the
Do
bar
this.
needs to change color like every time.
I'll do a green dot.
Okay, and then did I consume his lock on? He's got a lock on, right? But I didn't consume that, I don't think.
You didn't consume it. No.
Did I not? No. Okay, but the other dude doesn't have a lock on, right?
The other dude does not have a lock on, correct?
Okay, cool. Then I would like to, for my final quick action, I would like to lock on to that dude in the middle next to Red Panda.
Okay. Go ahead and make a systems check. A 6. Actually, I'm sorry. It's a tech attack. Go ahead and roll that again.
My tech attack. Oh, I was gonna say, whooped. Okay.
15. Absolutely. You have locked on with this thing. Okay. And yeah, this one is 1 of 14 HP.
Yeah.
And it is it still has 1 structure left.
Okay.
Let's put that on. Oh, actually, do you have the same bullshit where you get a scan as well as a lock on? I don't think you do.
No, I have a if I didn't move during my turn, then at the end of it I take a lock on as a free action,
Yeah,
and then
so
I learn the stuff. But I think it's a normal lock on, right? Which is
So you don't really know how badly this one's hurt, but
it's not a normal lock on. It's got the extra bullshit on top of it. You have
target
spotter,
suffers
right?
lock on, enabling some systems and talents. Any attacker consume lock on. No, I think it's just a normal lock on. I don't know.
She doesn't have yours.
Sorry, the skill is, yeah. But your extra free action is spotter, right? If you don't move?
Yeah, but I did move, so I don't get
Okay.
that.
Yep, yeah.
Okie doke. So, this thing's locked on. You've got it locked in your sights.
Beast in my sights.
Okay. Is that it for your turn, 8900?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okie doke. Okay. This thing will go again with its second turn this round. The elite monstrosity. Yeah, after you've hit it, 8900, it's got to use its movement to stand up, and it will use a quick action to boost. So it flies up into the air again. It's going to be able to move 6 spaces up into the air, so 60 feet up, 6 hexes up from where its current location is, and since you were so kind to attack it with these crazy drones, it will acid spittle you, or at least try to. This is gonna be...
Oh, no.
I shit you not, I rolled another natural 20.
Oh!
Another natural 20. This is a 21, because it gets a +1. So that's a crit with its acid spittle on you, this time 8900. And you just see the thing, like, rise up, and your little drones like fly back into your fingers and like they like close up, and you just like look up and you see the tail for this thing swing down and just the acid spittle collides with your mech, and you take...
We had one job.
6 energy damage. 6 energy damage, and you are considered shredded until the end of your next turn.
Oh, lordy. Okay, so that comes off my HP, right?
Yeah, 6 from your HP. Shredded doesn't really mean anything for you guys because you're you have no armor, but...
baby suits.
Yep. Okay, who's next?
Baby's first mech.
Rashman, I think.
Red Panda, you went already, right? This
I
round?
went already, yeah.
Sorry. Somewhere down there. I don't remember. Okay. So,
Fucking shoot it, Rashman.
Oh, don't you worry. I got this. Ah!
he's gonna fire his Cyclone Pulse Rifle. Okay. You guys are getting really lucky on these no ammonia backfire rolls. Alrighty. Cyclone Pulse
very lucky
Rifle.
on anything else, though, so...
You have the crits.
We've had some good crits, yeah.
No, right.
So this is accurate. He gets an accurate roll. So he gets an accuracy on this. That's enough for a hit. Okay, so that's an 11.
Owie.
And that's going to be a big shot. As the Cyclone Pulse Rifle goes off, it just sends this cascade of sand like everywhere, and I think it turns the sand like into glass partially, like from where it fired from the heat blast, and it collides with this wasp-like creature, and that's gonna be a good chunk of damage.
Yeah, it's making glass.
A good chunk of damage. Okie dokie. And let's see, that's the barrage action. He's got an extra quick action because it's the first turn in his round. He's gonna turn and fire the I think he's gonna fire his well, he's not in range. He'll move first. Oh no, wait, that guy's got a threat of 1. I think Rashman would do it anyway, honestly. He'd do it anyway. Let's see if this thing hits him. Oh, yeah, that's a hit. Yeah, that's a hit. Okay. Rashman's going to take some claw damage from the veteran monstrosity as he moves away. He's going to move here. Where did 8900 go? He's going to move next to 8900. He's going to take 6 damage from the claws from this thing. Or was it 6? 6, I think it was 6. Yes. 6 damage as he moves out of the threat range. And he will fire with his assault rifle towards the bug on the ground. That's another hit. 12 is going to do 2 kinetic damage. Okay, so yeah, the assault rifle fires all about you, Red Panda. You see like several of the shots hit the ground, but one does connect and will force this thing to 0 HP, and we'll make it do a structure roll. gets a 4. You can see this thing like rears back as it takes some of the shots from the assault rifle, and it falls to the ground prone. And it's sort of getting its second wind. But yeah, it is prone right now. Okay. Geist, have you've gone?
I went this round already.
Went this round.
Right?
Okay.
Yep.
So end of round. I gotta put another. I gotta remember to put like another end of round thing in, just so I know. It's the easiest way I think to do it. Okay. New round. New round of combat. Who is going first?
Me, please.
Geist, you're going first?
Yes, please.
What are you doing?
I am using my special core bullshit to give me an extra full action. I'm going to reload my gun, and then I'm going to fire my gun.
Just out of curiosity, did you use that already today?
Nope. I've never used it.
First time today. Okay, because
First time ever.
Just as a reminder, the core is a
only
1 a
once per
day.
Yeah, I've been saving it.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I will reload, and I will go ahead and attack the same creature with my rifle. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, and I am going to use my crack shot bullshit, which will give me an accuracy. And I think it still has a lock on, and no one consumed it this entire last round.
You're attacking this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody consumed it.
Okay.
Should have done, but I didn't.
Okay, then I will consume it.
So 2 accuracy.
2 accuracy, but there's something else here. Sorry, just allow me to double check this. Because I have rank 2. When you consume this lock-on to make an attack, in addition to an accuracy bonus, you or whoever's consuming it can roll twice for the attack and choose either result.
So you get advantage, basically.
Yeah.
And this is including the accuracy.
So that's 2 accuracy, and then I just roll twice, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay. Thank God.
Oh,
Okay.
Those both rolled with the accuracy?
Nope, I am not rolling with accuracy as the thing anymore. So there we go.
Okay, so that was plus a 6. So this is a 15, basically, a 15 to hit. And you're hitting the dragonfly one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a hit. Give me damage.
Okay.
Or you got damage at 16.
Yep.
Holy shit. Okay. So, another Cyclone Pulse Rifle fires. You guys are getting so lucky on my ammonia rolls. I've been rolling every time you guys have been firing your weapons. I haven't made one success on the ammonia rolls. Okay, so the Cyclone Pulse Rifle goes off, and you hit this thing, sending it to 0 HP again.
Okay.
And knock off another structure, and let's see what it gets to roll here.
Okay.
It gets a 2. Uh-oh. Oh, dismemberment. A limb or chunk is torn off the monstrosity, dealing plus 1d6 bonus damage to it.
Do I get to choose?
No.
Oh,
Get to roll a 1d6, though.
Okay.
And you get to slow it until the end of the scene.
4.
4. Okay, it takes a bonus 4 damage. You hit this thing fucking hard. You see like one of its probably it's got some like proboscis and like it has claws. It has like nasty looking claws on its legs that it hasn't actually used to attack you guys yet. But it's got some nasty claws, and one of the claws just rips off as you fight this thing. Yeah. But yeah. Very nice.
Yay. Okay.
That was the
yes, the dragonfly type creature.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my quick action to attack with my other weapon, which will also have an accuracy. Oh, geez. Good luck.
Okay, that's 6. That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
Did you consume the lock-on this guy?
I did. However, because I didn't move at the end of my turn as a free action, I'm just going to relock onto the guy.
Okie doke. Lock on goes back up. It is consumed and put back up. And is that the end of your turn, guys?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. The monstrosity is going to go. It wasn't knocked prone this time. It's still flying up in the air. It looks all wobbly, and this, like, ichor is, like, falling down from its dismembered appendage. And it will use a movement to go. No, sorry, hold on. It will go here, and we'll use a rampage. It will swoop down. Yeah, it's 60 feet or so up. Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, it's gonna use all its movement to get into position for a rampage, and it will rampage 8900, Rashman, and Geist. Please make agility saving throws.
And Geist? Oh, it's going that way.
Yeah, it gets a straight line. Sorry, I can't grab the thing. Here we go, like that. Okay, fail from 8900.
7. Fail
from Geist. And Rashman is me. Sorry, I forgot. That's a 20 from Rashman. That's a natural 20. I've rolled so many natural 20s today. Holy shit. And that is a pass, obviously. Okay, so Rashman, I don't even think he's really, like, focused on the thing. He's just firing with the assault rifle at the other one, and he just dodges it out of chance. The others, 8900 and Geist, you, however, will take you will take 4 kinetic damage as this thing swoops down, and it will move right behind you, Geist.
Does it? Do I get?
Nope. It's rampage. No,
okay.
Rampage allows it to move without that. It's basically like it's like heading right towards you. So you try to get out of the way, right? Like as a thing, and you don't really get a shot off on it. Okay. That's quick action movement, and with its other action, it will try and use one of its remaining claws to attack you, Geist. And this is going to be 1 accuracy. I think it's a +2. I wish I could move my camera. I rolled another natural 20.
I'm bracing.
I can't fucking believe it.
Yeah, neither can the rest of us. No, I'm kidding.
The orange die is the god tier die, guys. That
my
shit
orange
is
die
crazy.
Is also god tier.
Destroy the dice.
Yeah.
I rolled another natural 20. I'm not fucking kidding.
Everyone subscribe now so that you can get me a plane ticket so that I can go there and destroy that dice in time.
That's why it's my favorite die. It is
interesting.
It is a physical die. It is a physical die.
It must be thrown into Mount Doom.
So you are bracing. You're essentially removing its accuracy here. So it gets 2 knocked off. So it's still a natural 20.
Not a crit anymore.
Yeah, it is. It rolled with 1 accuracy, so you remove the accuracy. It's still a crit.
But I take half damage.
You take
anyway?
half. Yeah, you take half.
All right. That's
so basically,
that's all I cared about.
in this case, you're going to be taking 6 kinetic damage, and that's the full damage. That's what you take, because otherwise it would have done 12.
Yeah, that's why I braced.
Black, how long did you put that microwave in the or how long did you put that dice in the microwave for? Just so I.
Why? I love this die. It's the best die.
No, I just want to know how you weighted it. That's all.
This
so
is
do the same.
This is the magic die. It's the 20, and I've rolled, I think, 5 natural 20s today. Okay.
There's a 5 kilogram weight glued to the bottom of The one.
Either one. No.
Okay, so you guys see this thing like swoop down, it rakes with its claws as it passes by 8900. Rashman does the
What's going on?
like turns his head the other way, and like the claw narrowly misses the back of his head, and Geist gets hit by this claw as it moves past, and then it positions itself and swipes out with its claws. You hear it grinding down the side of Geist's mech, doing a whole shit ton of damage. That's it for its turn. Who's next?
Would anyone mind if I did something?
I do not mind.
All right. Does 8900's mech actually have stuff that helps hacking or whatever, or is it just you? It's the mech.
It's me. I have a hacker talent that can consume lock-ons and stuff, but only when it's a tech attack that does damage, and I can't do anything like that against this guy. But in terms of actually doing stuff, apart from my prototype weapon, which I can use in between, I can regen in between doodahs. I can't hack it. At least I don't think so. Whack am I?
I just need to know if we need to keep your mech alive or you alive.
You can do hacker stuff inside your mech.
I'm sorry, what, Brad?
Okay, hang on.
Wait.
Your mech and you alive, or just you alive?
I don't think that's what he said.
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Sorry, I just have a quick question about.
Some of the mechs have special stuff. I didn't know because I looked into the goblin mech and stuff like that.
So
no, this is not. All right, listen.
Your hacker fix trigger thing is only in pilot situations. Mm-hmm. That's when you can like get out of your mech and do stuff.
So we only need to keep her alive. She's the hacker, not the mech. Not some bullshit she's got on the mech.
Just to clarify, I can't use my. I know I've asked this already, but I just want to clarify again. I can't use my manipulators, my little pilot arms in my mech to do pilot actions.
Correct.
Okay. Dang. Okay. Then you gotta keep me alive. Just not my mech. I can't believe I just said that.
Oh man, it's so. Since I'm so like I know it seems like I do a lot of damage, but I'm actually not. I'm just getting high crits because I always have a +1 accuracy. I want to do something whack, but you're gonna have to tell me if I can do it. Okay. If I move into such a position that allows me to stand near 8900 and then use my action to do the prepare thing. If she gets attacked, can I push her out of the way and take the damage as the prepared action?
Good question. This is just a regular quick action option?
It's a full action option to do the prepare. Oh no, it is a quick action, I guess. I'm happy to consume a full action. That's what I thought it was. I read it wrong. Hold a quick action for a specific trigger, but I don't know. Like there isn't a lot of extra random sort of gray area stuff on here. I mean, even if or is there a way for me to do that regardless of what the cost is?
Prepare. When you prepare an action, you're holding in preparation for a specific time or trigger. This is ready in action from D&D.
Pretty much, yeah. But I want to know if my readied action can be push 89
You want to push her out of the way? Yeah, sure.
Out of the way and take the damage.
Sure.
In her stead.
Absolutely.
All right. Then I will run. I will use my movement to get to, I guess, here. Between her and the thing on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be so this is my full action. No, this is a quick action. So I still have a full action in here or not? I'm not too sure what it takes.
You just use your movement. So you're good. So if you're preparing
other actions, so I don't know if this is using my action.
It's a quick action. It's a quick action.
So it consumes nothing to do.
It consumes a quick action.
So instead of using a quick action,
you're saving a quick action.
So I have another quick action, and that's it. All right. I might as well. I'll have to use my shotgun. I'll fire the shotgun at the thing.
Okay.
Nearby. It's not really my priority. I'm just got it out like gangster style, and I just fire it. And I'm
you
not
try
even
to
really
do the Terminator 2 thing again, where you loop it around like after you've reloaded, and it fires like halfway through, just straight
I'm
up.
more concentrating on the big thing up there and putting myself in such a position that I can keep both of them near, like within my sight, and also keep 8900 in my sight, sort of thing. So it's more like about positioning myself, and then I just ready myself. I think I just stop.
Do I know that he's ready to defend me, or do I just
positioned his mech like, you know, sort of broad-shouldered, and he looks like he's gotten between you and this creature.
She probably thinks he's going to attack her.
No idea what you are saying. What are you saying? What are you saying? Can you concentrate? Can you just concentrate about communication?
Okay. Is that it for your turn, Boomslang?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okie doke. Let's see who I want to go next. I'm going to roll for it. I like just rolling. Okay. Alrighty. So, that's not good. Another burst of static comes through for all of you on the comms again. It's sort of like sine wave like burst. You're all like, you know, you hear that sort of screeching sound in your ears as your comms are overloaded with noise. And let's see, who would like to roll me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody roll me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I got it.
6. 1d6. Roll me a 1d6, please.
5.
Okie doke. Centipedes burst forth from the far, sort of like honeycomb like hive structure. And they just sort of like start crawling out of the wall. It just looks like the wall comes alive, and you just see like all these horrible like centipedes like crawling all over the ground. And let's add a turn for them. Okay. Who's next?
I would like to go.
Oh, fucking hate these things.
I think is it cool if I go?
Up to you. You got make a decision.
I'm
Okay, you're going.
All right, so bear with me because I'm about to take you on a little ride. So I think we see Red Panda is frustrated in his mech because of the comms. He looks around and remembers that there is something going on with the device behind the thing he is wrestling with. Maybe we see him glance at it, and we see bugs crawling all over it as if it was a humming and keeping them docile. But also in that we are taken into a very real memory of Luca playing with Lily, his daughter, on some terrestrial planet, where he throws her a ball and she steps into a beehive on accident. And in that memory, he swept her out of there and took her to the infirmary. But he does remember that if you are to kick the beehive, those who kick the beehive will be attacked. So in that, he screams, and then he goes ahead and rams this bug, because all I have is that quick action, into the device behind him, hopefully activating some sort of bee's nest. And I'm gonna
oh god, he's gonna summon like 1d12 more of them.
Maybe. But
Wait,
also...
what? So he did this on purpose? He. Oh my God, Luca!
My RAM is a hull, right?
It's a hull save, yep.
All right, hull. 15?
15 is a success. Actually, I think you get advantage too. Hold on, let me just double check.
Advantage
or accuracy, rather. Hold on. Is prone.
Oh, if you, yeah.
Prone. Let's get the special system stuff. No, it's no bonus to grapple.
Okay.
Okay, so you have grabbed this thing.
Oh, no, I rammed it. Sorry.
Or rammed it, rather. Yep. Okay, yeah. You just kind of push it, and you're, just to be clear, you're pushing it backwards?
I'm pushing it into the device.
Okay.
I want to disturb the device. But I want it to disturb the device.
There's another pulse that goes out. Louder this time. You see several lights on the device start to activate. And that's where we're going to end the show today.
You son of a...
Whack, Steven, you son of a bitch. You've done it again. You've left us with a cliffhanger.
God.
I'm convinced he's either summoned hundreds more things because this device is just something we're meant to deal with afterwards, or he's died heroically right now, like next week. And saved everyone.
Yeah. So we're gonna end the show there today because it's time. And it's a good cliffhanger spot.
Really good spot.
So yeah. Hope everybody enjoyed today's episode. I know it's like a lot of combat down here, guys. This is basically their first dungeon, right? Mm-hmm. So it takes a little while to get through these, and I didn't make this one super complicated or anything, but there are some surprises, obviously.
I like it. I also want some
I like it.
so that we can get into the real mechs. You know? I want to get some licenses and buy our proper mechs and stuff. Yeah.
But good job, everybody. Good session. Let's go around the room. Let's do some shout-outs. But just as a reminder, make sure you follow all these wonderful players. Please go ahead and give them some love. Give them some love here. Did we do Zero or Orion? I can't remember the command. Orion? There we go. Go ahead and make sure you follow all these wonderful people. If you have not used your Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime, please consider using it on one of these people. Link up your Amazon Prime and your Twitch Prime and get yourself some emotes. Go give them some support and some love. And make sure you follow this channel. Follow Tablestory here on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tablestory. And check out the YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe on the YouTube as well. Follow all the things. We got podcasts available. It's crazy. Crazy. We got so much stuff. And we just released a new special podcast called The Silver City that is available on so many of the things. If you head on into our Discord, we've got posts there for it. And what was the special command? SC pod? I can't remember.
Might just be Spesh Pod.
Spesh pod?
Spesh pod.
I don't remember what the command is.
Special
there we go.
pod.
Special pod. Okay.
Special pod.
So we've got links for the special podcast there for Silver City. I'm part of the whole.
We need a list, don't we? I think there is one as well, but we just rely on the mods, and then when they're not here,
I need a post-it note. I need just like post-it notes with all the commands for the channel.
The commands on, yeah.
But let's go around the room. Let's do some shout-outs. PB, would you be so kind as to start us off, please?
Sure. Hello. Hi, I'm Pumpkinberry. I played Geist for you today. You can find me also obsessed with The Sims and making the Tablestory community and everybody in it. Oh God. Over on my channel during the day or the morning, and then I'm here tomorrow evening playing Darkfire, and I'm here on Wednesday GMing Nocturne.
Thank you very much, PB.
Yeah.
Myth?
Also, I'm in that special podcast. Go listen to it.
Spec pod.
That one.
Pod.
Spec pod. Do it.
Hashtag spec pod.
Myth?
Man, hi everyone. I'm Mythomatic. I play games over my channel. I'm obsessed with Star Citizen roleplay right now. What?
Yes.
Star Citizen? Yes. Come check it out. Super excited. We've got a lot of projects involving that throughout the summer. But I'm super hyped to be here every week and playing with all these wonderful people and to play with you guys. So thank you for that. You can follow me on Twitter as well. If not, whatever. But thank you, and I'll see you again next week.
Thank you so much, Myth. Colo?
Hi, I'm Colo. You can find me over on my channel called Hello, It's Colo. And 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 I play games. I'm a variety streamer. I sing. I like a space. I play a lot of Elite Dangerous. I've also, because apparently I'm one of the very few people who has never played Skyrim before, I've just started a completely blind playthrough of Skyrim, and I'm slightly addicted to it. I accidentally ended up streaming it for 9 hours yesterday. That was fun. Come say hi. Thanks, guys. I enjoyed this. I'm very glad that you're not dead, Brad. I spent the entire week panicking. And also, chat, just so you know, I sent Wack a message asking him about a mechanic to see if I could do something, and he didn't reply. And I was like, ah.
That means he's dead.
That means he's dead.
Oh, Lordy. But thank you, guys. I had a lovely time. I'll see you next week.
Thank you so much, Kolo. Obviously, Fist of the Walrus did not join us this week. He was on vacation, but make sure you go give him a follow as well. He's a wonderful guy and an excellent role player, and we missed him this week. I did my best to try and...
Oh my god, my spandex!
But I don't know how good that was. I feel like Fist is better at spandex than I am.
Be very impressed.
It was okay.
Brad?
Hello, everyone. It's me, Brad Woto. I wish I could play Skyrim for the first time again, because that seems a lot of fun. Instead, I don't do anything on my channel except complain about things. So if you like to see someone complain about their perfectly decent life, then you can follow me if you want. I wouldn't. What's happening now? What have I done?
Just funny, Brad. You're just funny. That's all.
Oh, Christ. I thought something was like on my face. The way that PB laughs reminds me of like when all the girls would sit in the back of class and laugh at me because they'd stuck something on me in school. Like, they're like, I'm like, what's happening? What's going on?
You're just funny, Brad.
Oh, God.
Laughs is like a bully.
It's because she tries to conceal it and doesn't like openly laugh, right? She's like snickering quietly to try not to disturb me. So it's not that necessarily, but it's the way that it makes me feel I have panic attacks. Not really. I think
Pumpkinberry never laughed again.
Pumpkinberry never laughed again. Yeah, I inadvertently gave you a complex via one of mine, and that's how the spiral of anxiety begins. That's why none of us will be here next week. The call after this will just devolve into
I've got
hospitalization of each of us. What? Go on.
No,
you got to say it now. You have to. You have to say it. I don't care what it was.
Compulsion of history.
I don't care if it was the most heinous racist thing you've ever thought of.
No.
Yeah, but now you've got to say it because everyone thinks it's a racist thing, so you've got to say what it was.
That was you. You're not going to bully me into this. You're not going to bully me.
There we go. Confirmed about Pumpkinberry. Okay, well, tomorrow, Darkfire, that's coming to the end, I'm afraid. They actually managed to extend their time by activating a secret sub-boss. So you can join in for the secret sub-boss tomorrow. Other than that, I guess I'll just be here next week, and I'm alive this time, so that's nice. My thing is tied around my waist, by the way. I didn't just give up. See, I've actually been I was in my outfit correctly in my own brain. I got nothing to say. I hate shouting stuff out.
I mean, I think it was pretty funny, and it was
That
very
was enjoyable.
long.
Yeah,
So
it was
you
very
definitely
good.
had things. There's a lot of
All
things.
right.
Thank you, Brad.
Can I just say, Super Mega Punch has posted some fan art in the Discord, and it is amazing. Super Mega Punch, thank you. That's just, I can't even. It's amazing.
Oh my God, it's so
Right?
dope. Hold on, we gotta throw this on the screen. We gotta throw this on the screen. Hold on.
It's so good, isn't it?
It's so good.
Wait, in the fan art channel?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's so good. Hold on. Throw it on the screen.
Holy.
It's
so good.
It's so dope.
I have no idea how you did it, but
It's little arms. I want to see its little arms.
That's so good.
It's so
it's
good.
just incredible.
We gotta throw it on here. Hold on.
Oh, good.
Gotta give some proper representation for this. Don't want to
Yeah,
crop
you guys
it.
have to see this. It's
I don't want to crop it.
exceptional. Absolutely exceptional.
There we go. Throw it up there.
Damn.
It's
It freaks me out when it's like professional quality, like we get commission.
It's
you know?
absolutely amazing.
It's
And
so
the-
awesome.
It's nuts.
It's
So
the
awesome.
eyes. It's the it's the stare. Totally bang on.
So
It's
dope.
amazing.
Thank you so much, Super Mega
God,
Punch.
that's
Thank
so
you
good.
so much.
And the light flare.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Super dope. It's ridiculous. You did amazing again, Super Mega Punch. Thank you so much. I'm Wyett Steven. I have been your GM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. As always, chat, we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the fan art. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all the love for the show. And just remember, this was definitely not pockets of nitrogen. Definitely not.
Not at all.
Thank you so much.
I've been typing for 2 weeks space nitrogen whenever people are like, nah. It's space nitrogen, okay? It's different.
But thank you so much for watching and listening, or however you choose to consume this content. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Fist. Thank you, Colo. Thank you, Myth. Thank you, PB, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow for Darkfire. I think I'm probably gonna crack open my stream in a few minutes for some Sims 4, and I'll be making I think I'm gonna be making I'm gonna make the ZBO research facility as their home. I've already made the ZBO crew in
And
Sims
it's
4.
scarily accurate.
It's so good.
Yeah, we're gonna throw them in a research facility. So I'll be starting on my stream in a little bit, probably in like 10-15 minutes or so. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Good night, everybody.